NFL free agency is here and the Giants are sleeping. Joe Schoen has yet to sign an NFL free agent that did not play for the Giants last year, but no reason to overreact. I am not worried at all. I know Joe Schoen is going to make moves to make the New York Football Giants a better team today. We're going to break down all the moves that are happening across the NFL. We'll break down the moves that happen with the Giants, as there have been some moves. We'll talk about some rumors that are out there. The Giants are being linked to some of these players. We got a bunch to talk about on today's show. I'm happy to be here. I'm your host, Marshall Green. You're watching Giants Now by Chat Sports. Got producer Jeffrey Cooperstein back in the building with us today. He produced our Sterling Shepard live last night. Also produced our Knicks video as well. Shout out to him. He's doing great work. Let's get the comment section going, as we already got 180 people up in this mug. Shout out your city for me down in the comment section. I want to know where all of the real ones are watching from, because I believe there's going to be some people that are coming across this channel for the first time today, and I want to get to know the audience a little bit better. We pride ourselves off audience engagement and audience interaction, and I like to know where you guys are watching from, as we got a whole bunch of people in the chat showing some love. We got Houston, Texas, New Jersey, Utica, New York, Albany, LA, South Lake Tahoe, Philly, Allentown, NYC, Port Jeff, East Texas, LA, Massachusetts, Florida, Jacksonville, Waco, Texas, Arizona, LA, Pecan Grove. What the hell are you doing there? That seems boring. That's my home neighborhood. That's why I had to get out of that mug. I had dreams to chase, not live 10 minutes away from my parents. Turtle Power, Rocket from New Jersey, Allie Wack with New Haven, James Israel, Irwin. I don't believe that. My man. Marty's rocking with us from Virginia. Jedi is in Saddlebrook. J. Dub Byrne is in New Jersey. Branky's in Dallas, Texas. We are live in Dallas, Texas. So I want to ask you guys a football question now. What is the Giants' biggest need? What is the Giants' biggest need, as we're pretty much almost already done with day one of free agency? But remember, the first signing the Giants made last year was Mark Lewinsky, and that happened at about 7 p.m. So we see Joe Schoen slow to the party, but he's going to make a little bit, he's going to make some stuff shake once he starts moving and grooving. I'm not worried about anything that has not happened yet. The Giants did lose a player to an arch rival. We'll break that down. But first, let me know, what is the biggest need for the Giants? Is it O-line? Is it corner? Is it receiver? Is it linebacker? As the Giants agree to terms with Rakeem Nunez-Roches. Exactly. That's a great answer. As the Steelers are signing cornerback Patrick Peterson. That's a lot more fun. Rakeem Nunez-Roches, I believe I'm saying that right, is a defensive tackle for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If we can get a player bio moved over in this piece. Yeah. Nunez has been in the league since 2015. Played for the Kansas City Chiefs. Spent the last 5 seasons with the Tampa Bay Bucks. Started 7 games for the Bucks last year and had a whopping 33 tackles. So this is a depth move for the Giants on the defensive line. Kind of disappointing. That's the first signing of the day. But we'll break it down coming up here in a quick second. But first, I want to give a huge shout out to our friends over at Athletic Greens. Today's Giants Now free agency special is sponsored by Athletic Greens. They're awesome. Get hooked up with them. I wake up every morning and I start my day with AG1. You should do the same. Go to athleticgreens.com/chatsports. I gave AG1 a try because I wanted better gut health and wanted a supplement that actually tastes great. I take AG1 in the morning and it makes me feel ready to take on my day. AG1 empowers the gut for whole body health, which is something that I need. I start the day with making one great choice, AG1, and more healthy decisions then follow. Covering my nutritional basis for the day literally could not be easier, which is why I trust Athletic Greens. I just mix one small scoop of AG1 with water and drink it first thing every morning. I also love that it costs less than $3 a day, which is pretty good if you ask me. It's a really effective daily habit with the highest quality sourced ingredients. If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. I love Athletic Greens because it promotes gut health, it supports immunity, and it boosts energy. Get hooked up with them today. You're going to thank me later. That is athleticgreens.com/chatsports. That link is in the comments and description of today's show. I love it. I mix mine with apple juice instead of water. I think it tastes a little bit better. There's some people here at Chat Sports that mix it with water and lemon juice. I like the taste and I like the benefits. You will too. athleticgreens.com/chatsports. So the Giants have made a move. Wow. A move that, I'm going to be honest, I'm pretty disappointed. I never talked about this guy on the channel. Rakeem Nunez-Roches, I believe is how you say it. I'm going to slack that name to you because that's just a joke. Wow. I am very interested to see what the contract details are going to be for Rakeem. Very interested to see what these contract details are going to be. The Giants made a move. A veteran defensive tackle. He's 6'2", 307 pounds, 29 years old. The Giants needed more depth on the defensive line, and on day one of free agency, you're seeing Joe Schoen address that position group. There's another defensive lineman that I think could make some sense for the New York Football Giants. We'll break that down coming up in a little bit. I'm also going to move over a depth chart here as we got some stats. Coop, you want to tell the fellas what you know about Rakeem?
Well, fellas, I don't know a whole lot about Rakeem, but in 2022 he did have 33 tackles, 2 sacks, 5 tackles for loss, 0 forced fumbles, 0 fumbles recovered. Seems like a depth signing for the Giants here.
Yes.
Not sure he's going to wow anybody, but sure, I guess. It's the first signing.
Look, you got to have 53 players on your roster come week 1 of the NFL season, and this is a guy that, look, you usually want those splash moves on day 1, but that's not what you're getting right now. You're getting a little bit of a depth move, a little bit of insurance, a little bit of just bolstering up a very important position, because last year we saw that there was a lack of depth for the Giants. And how did we know that? Leonard Williams had to play a whole bunch of snaps. Dexter Lawrence had to play way too many snaps. So you're going to see Nunez-Roches step in and take some snaps away from those guys in a positive light. You don't want Dexter Lawrence playing 85, 90% of snaps. You don't want the same for Leonard Williams. We had a lot of injuries on the D-line last year. You're getting a guy in Nunez-Roches. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm probably not, so I'm just going to apologize off the rip. Played in 17 games in 2022, 16 games in 2021, 16 games in 2020, and 16 games in 2019. So that's 4 straight seasons of pretty much playing every single snap. What does Joe Schoen say he wants in his football players? Smart. Coop, what does he say?
Smart, tough, dependable.
And if you're playing 16 games a season, that means you are dependable. And that is what we got. Nunez-Roches. Oh man, this one got me. Joe Shane cooking with a damn easy bake oven is what T Savage says. Wow. Crim's dad says, what are they building depth onto? We need the meat, not the potatoes. We have a good defensive line. Look at your D-line right here. Kayvon Thibodeau, Leonard Williams, Dexter Lawrence, Azeez Ojulari. You know why you had to sign a depth piece? Because O'Shane Zimenez is a free agent. Nick Williams is a free agent. Jihad Ward is a free agent. Ellis is a free agent. DJ Davidson, very young. Henry Mondo, very young. Tom and Fox, very young. The only vet that you have right now on this team that is not Thibodeau, Leonard Williams, Dexter Lawrence, or Azeez Ojulari is Nunez-Roches as your backup interior defensive lineman. So I want to ask this question. He is an interior defensive guy. He could play a little bit on the edge, as in his career, he has a combined 3.5 sacks. So you're not really going to get that from him. 14 tackles for losses, someone that's going to make plays at the line of scrimmage, get off blockers. So grade the signing. Look, we don't know the details yet. If I had to guess, it'd be a 1-year veteran minimum deal, the Joe Shane special. So once we get details on that, we will officially update you and let you know what it is. I'm expecting this to be low cost. Sure, it's not going to blow your pants off. You're not going to go home telling mommy and poppy that the Giants re-signed Rakeem Nunez-Roches. But look, when he makes a play in week 13 behind the line of scrimmage, you're going to be chanting, Nunez-Roches, Nunez-Roches. You're going to be happy when he makes a play. A lot of these same people, Coop, that are mad about this signing were the same people that told me Jihad Ward last year was a bad signing, and he was one of the best players on this football team last year. If you don't know him, just say that.
Hottie's a dog.
Hottie's a dog. He brought that swag. Big fan of Jihad Ward. I hope the Giants end up bringing him back as well. I am personal friends with Jihad Ward. I asked him if he was coming back to the Giants, and he did not respond to my text message. So take that for what you will. We can get it set up. Very easy. Yeah, easy. You can have Rolly set come up in here, do it, or somebody, or Seeps. It could be that screen. Is that screen connected to that one? Okay. Yeah. Let me see if I can get Seeps back here. Okay. If you want to push this across. We do have a super chat menu for today. You guys know we like to inform, we like to entertain, and that is the mission for today's show. We got 422 people watching right now. First, make sure you guys have liked the video because only 79 likes on the stream so far. Over 400 people. The math ain't mathin'. Help me out. Hit that like button. And if you have liked the video, go ahead and type me down in the comments section, and I'll give you a shout out. Let's go. Let's go. 423 people watching, 85 likes. Let's get to 200 likes. I don't think we're going to move on any further in the show unless we get to 200 likes. Shout out to Mitch, Marty, Turtle Power, Crim's Dad, Cha, Abel, Rams, Mitch, G-Men, Angela, Noah, Chris, Nice Kicks. You got Nice Kicks? Atticus, Corinne, Vikings, Lions, Luke, Zion, Odell Beckham's in the chat. You going to sign with the Giants, OBJ? Cesar Hernandez, Cameron Johnson, Marcos, Wayne, Quinton, Trey, Caesar, Eshawn, Big Rod, Bill's in the chat. What up, Bill? Hit that thumbs up icon, guys. Let's get to 200 likes. Once we do, we're going to open a brand new bottle of Fireball here on the channel once we get to 200 likes. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's go. Atticus says there's 145 likes. I'm seeing 144. That ain't 200. Keep hitting that thumbs up icon. Let's go. Osmosis Jones says, looks like we're still settling for minimum players. Let's not overreact to the first 5 hours of free agency. You know why? You want to know the teams that are making moves right now? It's the teams that are not good football teams, like the Atlanta Falcons, like the Chicago Bears, like the Houston Texans. all the teams that are not good are making moves right now. Good teams do not build through free agency. They build through the NFL draft. So everybody, in your nose, hold it, relax. RELAX. Some people are saying the 49ers, they signed one player. But you know why they can sign someone to $80 million? It's because they don't have any quarterbacks that they're paying $40 million. No, we're not doing a cut on Rakeem Nunez-Roches. Don't disrespect us. Red win, my man. RELAX. The Dolphins have not signed anyone. They made a trade for Jalen Ramsey. So that's different. That's different. The Sterling Shepard deal is official. It is official. Roches had 2 sacks, 5 tackles for loss, 3 QB hits, played 49% of the snaps for Tampa Bay last year. He had 280 run defense snaps, 296 pass rush snaps. It's clearly a depth player, but also not just a nose tackle at 307 pounds. He's going to play all over the Wink Martindale defense. Look, you could be upset. You could be mad. Look, you win in the NFL. You know why the Giants were so good last year? Because they had Jihad Ward on a cheap deal. Because they had Fabian Morrow on a cheap deal. Because they had guys like Nick McLeod, Isaiah Hodgins, Richie James, Darius Slayton. To be good in the NFL, you have to have players that don't make a lot of money and overachieve and outperform that contract. You need players to sign for cheap and produce big, and that's what the Giants are hoping that Ray Nunez-Roches, Rakeem, I keep on saying Ray. I'm going to call him Ray. Rakeem is going to bring. Do shot for me, shot for you, shot clock likes. Do beer shot fun for me. Shot clock subs. Really anything. Doesn't really matter. We do have a super chat menu, though. We didn't really get to break this down. Every super chat, we're going to give you a shout out. $10 super chat, we'll spin the wheel. $20 super chat, we'll take some Hennessy shots. $50, we'll spin the wheel. And every $150 in super chats, I'm going to be a shot fun race somebody. And also, $100 super chat, and we're going to add a sticker to our world-famous Giants hard hat. It's filled up, but there's space for a couple more spots. Every $100 super chat, we'll add a sticker to the helmet with your initials so you can become a part of our Giants Now Ring of Honor here on the channel. Here on the channel. Serious Wasp says, take a shot if Galladay signs with a team. Aaron Rodgers says, Giants chat sports is weak as hell. Says the guy that's on YouTube and your name is Aaron Rodgers Dark Room. Move out of your parents' house. Tampa's perspective on the newest Giant. John Ledyard on Twitter says, Giants fans, Nacho, they call him Nacho. Nacho is a huge trash talker, popular in the locker room, tough as nails, good versus the run, non-factor against the pass, good depth signing. The fact this man's nickname is Nacho is awesome. Nacho Libre! Ross Stack says, I don't think he's reading the chat. My eyes are always on the chat, my man. Redwin says, should we re-sign Darius Slayton? Nah, I'm not too interested in signing Darius Slayton. I think he's going to get a lot more money than people think, and I don't think that the Giants should pay him a lot of money. Wow, what do we got on there? Don't push that across. Let me peep that. It looked light.
This is it so far. We can add more. Marsh is very needy.
I'm the least needy. Look.
We can add more.
I say we push it across. This is
All
our
right.
wheel spin. Look, a $10 super chat gets you a 1 in 5 chance to do a shot fun. One $10 super chat. This isn't a free spin. We'll tell you what would have happened. It would have been a shot fun. If you sent in a $10 super chat, it would have been a shot fun. We'll do shots for Marsh, shots for Coop, shot clock likes, and sub shot clock. I like that.
Do we want more?
You mix a couple more shots.
Right.
That way, shots aren't as equal as a shot fun.
No, I feel that.
I like Coop, though, playing with the big leagues.
Yeah, got to.
I love that. Angela, says, have you done a mock draft? Corinne says, Marshall, you're sounding like 10. What does that mean? I'm sounding like 10. I'm not sure what that means. Let's do this. Who is your favorite Giants player? Who is your favorite Giants player right now? I'm with Bill. He says 470 of us and only 174 likes. Rookie numbers. He says my mic was off a little. Is it still off a little? I'm sorry if it is. Oh, gotcha. We got some Saquons. We got some OBJs, some Daniel Joneses, some Isaiah Hodginses. Someone says Judy isn't available. There's some rumors out there that the Giants are interested in Jerry Jeudy. I'm not going to believe that until I see it. Supposedly they were really, really interested in Jeudy at the NFL trade deadline. I'd also tell reporters I was really interested in someone if a trade didn't go down as well, though. Sterling Shepard, Kayvon. Bill says he likes Bellinger. Found that. All right. Thank you, Corinne, for looking out. Some Xavier McKinney's, a Lawrence Cager from Odell Beckham. I like that. Devontae Adams just posted on Instagram and said, if we haven't talked in the last 3 weeks, don't hit me about this shit. Thanks. Devontae Adams does not seem happy that his quarterback is Jimmy Garoppolo. Does not seem happy. Cha says Gano is the only current Giant I trust. You don't trust Dexter Lawrence? You don't trust Andrew Thomas? I trust those guys. I think they're pretty damn good. We did get a $2 super chat from my man Brody. As we're seeing some smack talk go down in the chat, Aaron Rodgers' Dark Room says Bears Chat Sports Channel gets way more super chats. He says Giants fans are big broke. Well, when you guys win a playoff game, we could talk. Brody Peter says, who would you rather have as a Giant? Healthy OBJ or JJ? Who's JJ? Justin Jefferson? Julio Jones? I don't know who JJ is. Justin Jefferson, says Brody. Justin Jefferson all day. He's a much better receiver at this point in their careers. OBJ is a much better receiver. All good, says Aaron Rodgers' Dark Room is big broke. Hey, he's not super chatting. Ty Thomas says, does Drew Sanders make it to us in the draft? I think he does. I think he could be the pick at 25. I really do. I think he could be. Yeah, Big Joe Chestnut. I guess he's calling us poor. My man Jason McMullen is in the chat. What up, Jason? I appreciate you tuning in, Jason, as always.
Oh, baby. We got a wheel spin.
As Bill comes in with a $10 super chat. Shout out to my man Bill. Bill is a legend here on the channel. I don't want to reveal his business, but I will say he has sent in the second largest super chat here on the channel. Bill, you're always showing love. You're even showing love on Knicks. I'm glad that you're actually rooting for the Knicks, and I think that's pretty damn cool. I think it's pretty damn cool that you're always showing up for us here on the channel. Bill, I greatly appreciate it, my man. I really appreciate it. Bill says, no one's showing up. I got you, Marsh. Shout out to Bill. We'll spin the wheel for my man, Bill. Shout out to Bill.
I added a couple of items on there.
I like that. I like that. I like that one. I like that one. Dable jacket. Ooh, we could. I do have my Brian
Gotta put the Dable jacket on.
I do have my Brian Dable jacket here.
All right. Here we go.
All right. Here we go. This is a good one.
Okay.
This is a good one.
Okay.
I like this.
Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
answer.
So we have 476 people watching right now, but only 193 likes. If we can get to 250 likes in the next minute, I'm going to take a shot of Fireball.
I was going to do this one.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that.
Okay.
We'll restart. We're at 200 likes right now. Push that across. Here we go. Every 50 likes in the next 60 seconds is a shot. We were at 200 likes when this first started. We're up to 225. If you haven't yet, hit that like button. We're up to 230 likes. We're 20 likes away from a shot. 234 likes. Once we get to 250, we owe a shot.
I believe we got a few more to catch up on.
Some supers are coming in. Love it, love it. We're at 241 likes. If we get to 250 in the next 60 seconds, we're going to take a shot of Fireball. We get to 300, we'll take another shot of Fireball. 4 likes away. You got 20 seconds. Hit that thumbs up icon. I'm going to pour up a shot. I'm going to crack the bottle of this brand new Fireball. Woo! Smells like Christmas morning, baby. We're up to 255 likes, and the minute is up. We picked up about 70 likes, so I'm going to do a shot of Fireball for you guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. K Swiss says, I'm taking a Jaeger shot with you. Let's ride. Jaeger to the dome, baby. Yeah. Here we go. It's not, though. Woo! Mike with a $2 super chat. My man says, what happened so far? What do you think we're going to do? You want to quickly just run through, Mike, we're going to run through the rest of these super chats. Then we'll get you caught up with everything happening across the NFL and with the New York Giants. Ralph Canterbury with a $10 super chat. My man, Ralph, we appreciate that, my man. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Cha, the GOAT, comes in with a $20 super chat. Says, did you really get up at 7 a.m. to post today's first video? Rick, I'm a man hard at work. I make sure when I wake up, I got to get you guys Giants content, and I knew you guys were fiending for the latest Giants rumors, and we wanted to break it down for you early in the a.m.
Here's the thing, Cha. We were up earlier than that.
We were up earlier than 7 a.m. I'll let you know this, Rick. The Knicks game ended local time at 11 p.m. last night. I was live on the channel. We ended the stream at about midnight. I got home at about midnight 20. I didn't go to bed until 2:30, and we had a video up and out at 7 a.m. It's a long week here, but it's worth it, and we're putting on for all the real ones out there. Mr. Rick, you are my man. I appreciate you always showing love. I appreciate you always tuning in. That's why I get up here and freaking wake up at 5 a.m. to get you guys videos on the latest Giants news and rumors. This one's for my man, Rick. Joshua with a $10 super chat. He just drops a shot. I'm just going to take a shot for my man, Joshua. He wants a shot. We're taking a shot. We're getting loose. So I
believe we owe, is it 2 wheel spins?
We do owe 2 wheel spins. Yeah. I'm taking a shot for Josh. Let's get loose. Oh, man. My stummy's in shambles right now. Might have to go to the restroom here in a little bit. Those Dillas.
All right.
We do owe 2 wheel spins. Let's ride. This first one coming in from my man Josh. Oh, the Dable jacket. I'll go put on the Brian Dable jacket. All right,
here's number 2.
Let's go. Spin that wheel. Do not give me a shot fun. Oh, we're not there. Shot for Coop! A shot for Coop! A shot for Coop! Let's ride, baby! Let's ride! Rob Jigga says, Rakeem Nunez-Roches. Who the hell is this guy? Well, his name is Nacho. So we got to call this man Nacho.
Is that his name?
That's what Buccaneers Twitter is calling him. Bucks Twitter is calling him Nacho, so we're going to call him Nacho. He's a depth piece. Art Stapleton, who's one of my favorite Giants beat reporters, is saying Nunez-Roches made splash plays in Tampa's run to the Super Bowl. Remember him flashing as a rotational player when watching JPP, Shaq Barrett, and co. Woo! Justin Pinnock says, hey, Giants, while you were watching Rakeem Nunez-Roches' film, you see how good Levante David was. Give him a call, too. Justin does a great job over on Talking Giants. Good Twitter follow as well. Hit him up over there. Nunez-Roches played in 17 games last year for the Giants, 33 tackles, 2 sacks, 5 tackles for loss. And he really fills a need on this defensive line as a veteran depth insurance piece. Because when you look at this depth chart, we know Thibodeau's going to be there. We know Leonard Williams is probably going to be back with a restructured contract. We know Dexter Lawrence is going to be back. We know Azeez Ojulari is going to be back. As the 49ers reach a 1-year agreement with Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold to the Niners. Hot take, he's better than Purdy. Hot take. I think that's...
No, here's the thing. He's going to start week 1 for the Niners.
Yes, he is going to be their week 1 starter.
That is crazy.
Sam Darnold. But back to the Giants. We'll talk about the NFL here in a second. Look, O'Shane Ximines, free agent. Nick Williams, free agent. Jihad Ward, free agent. Ellis is a free agent. So you got a young Tom and Fox. You got a young Henry Mondo. You got a young DJ Davidson. And now you got a veteran depth piece in Nunez-Roches. If you subscribe to the channel, you saw the video we did breaking down Joe Shane's media availability at the NFL Draft Combine, and we told you that he told me that they wanted to improve their defensive line depth. And that's what you're seeing right here with Nacho Rakeem Nunez-Roches signing with Big Blue.
All right, Marsh. Do you want to go put on the Dable jacket? I'll take my shot. I'll give some shout-outs.
Yeah, I'm going to run to the restroom. Dable jacket. You can hold down the fort.
I can hold down the fort.
Shout out to producer.
Let's go.
Coop. Let's ride.
Pass me the fire beezy over here.
I gotcha.
All right. Marsh will be back. We got Turtle Power. Is that Shmuley? Is Shmuley? Have you seen Shmuley before? Is that how he says his name?
I don't know, but I'm glad he's here.
I'm glad he's here as well. Ryan DeGoat? Shmuley?
I'll grab you.
NFL prod? Nah, we're good. We'll just take it to the dome.
Just hit the NFL news.
Yeah, I got you. I'm going to take this shot. We'll run through all the latest NFL news. I hate Fireball. It brings me back to college. It's just brutal. Brick City family, what's up, peoples? Ricardo Pineda, Sean Cameron, Jason McMullen, all good? Don't forget the Febreze. Marshall does need some Febreze. Nah, I'm playing. Sinister Times, how are we on likes? We have 284 likes. So we're doing okay. We could always use more, though. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We'll bring you all the latest Giants news and rumors all the time. All right. Let's get to the news. The latest just coming down the pipeline. Sam Darnold is going to the San Francisco 49ers on a 1-year deal. As we'll just kind of recap everything that's happened so far, even back before free agency started. So here are some of the main deals. Obviously, Derek Carr and 4-year Giants, Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs getting the franchise tag. we already knew all these, so we'll just run through them quickly. Tony Pollard back to the Cowboys. Geno Smith back to the Seahawks. Jonathan Williams, Amir Abdullah. And this is where we kind of started today. Tayshaun Gibson re-signed. That was yesterday, actually. And then this is where it started to get fun. The Giants bringing back Sterling Shepard. Jalen Ramsey going to the Miami Dolphins. Quincy Williams going to the other team at MetLife. We won't even mention their name. We have Jawan Johnson signing a 2-year, $12 million deal with the Saints. Rob Woods. A bevy of moves going on. As Brett Scott enters the chat.
Not really, I'm just getting something.
Oh, never mind. He's just getting something.
Yourself alone there instead of the blank toucan.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Marcus Kemp signing a deal with the Washington Commanders. There's a lot of moves. I'll let you guys decide who you want to hear about. Max, yes, the Giants did sign a new defensive lineman. We can get to that as well. Nunez-Roches from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We have Jonnu Smith going to the Pats. That was the first trade of the day. And then the deal started flowing. You have Chris Lindstrom, Keith Smith. TJ Edwards leaves the Eagles. He's out of the NFC East. Jason Kelsey stays with the Eagles. Danny Johnson to the Commanders. And a big one here. Javon Hargrave leaves the Eagles for the 49ers, 4 years, $84 million guaranteed. Here is the latest as what's happening. Cam Dantzler was claimed by the Washington Commanders from the Minnesota Vikings. Jamel Dean is returning to the Buccaneers, 4-year, $52 million deal. Sam Darnold going to the 49ers. The 49ers QB situation up in the air with Trey Lance injury. Jimmy G gone to the Raiders. So it sounds like Darnold, and Brock Purdy just had surgery last week. So it sounds like Darnold, as of right now, will be their number one starter. And here's what you guys want to hear about. Rakeem Nunez-Roches signing with the New York Giants on a 1-year deal. He had a decent year last year for the Tampa Bay Bucks. 33 tackles, 2 sacks, 5 tackles for loss. It's not something that is going to wow you, but it's the first move the Giants have made, so we'll talk about it. That is crazy for Darnold, for sure. So Nunez-Roches slides in at defensive end. This is still going to be your front four with Kayvon Thibodeau, Leonard Williams, Dexter Lawrence, Azeez Ojulari, which is still, really formidable. And then you have guys like Fox, Nunez-Roches, Mondo, Davidson, O'Shane Zimenez, free agent, Jihad Ward, free agent. So the Joe Shane regime trying to build depth for the for the Giants. And I'll ask you guys what you think here. I know we hit this earlier, but we can do it again because we're just hanging out, having fun, seeing what the people like. Grade the signing. A, B, C, D, or F. I don't think you can give it an F because it was a low-risk signing. I'll give it a B, I guess. I think he could contribute. If he gets you 5 sacks, I think that's a win. Excuse me. I'll see what you guys are saying. A lot of C's, a lot of D's, a lot of B's. No A's, no F's. That's pretty much right. Sean, re-sign Ward. Yeah, I think that would be great. That'd be great if they re-sign Ward. Victor, yes, Jesse Bates did go to Atlanta, $64 million, big deal. Jason, what's the cap at this moment? I'm not positive what the Giants have to spend in cap. We'll ask Marsh when he comes back there. Marsh is stuck. Nah, Marsh is all right. He had to go to the restroom. He had to put the Daboll jacket on. He's cool. Patrick Peterson did go to the Steelers. Gilly wants Isaac Seumalo. That'd be huge. If the Giants got Seumalo, took him away from the Eagles, that'd be massive. D-Man, we'll save that question for Marsh. I'll ask him. Are we getting Judy or Ayuk or no? I think at the end of the day, the Giants will need to find a receiver, whether it's Ayuk, whether it's OBJ, whether it's Jerry Jeudy, somebody, DeAndre Hopkins. I think they definitely need a receiver there. Who is Rakeem? I thought Jed said no bargaining in FA this year. Well, they have to bargain a little bit at least, especially with the depth guys, because you can't give everybody $10 million plus a year. Tremaine Edmonds did go to the Bears, which was a weird one because they didn't want to pay Roquan Smith, so they traded him to the Ravens, and then they signed a guy at the same position, gave him the biggest contract in NFL history for a player at that position. So, weird deal for sure. Ayuk for a second rounder. I think that the Niners might value Ayuk higher than that, and they might ask for a first rounder. So that's why I would turn my attention to DeAndre Hopkins. While it may be more money, you might be able to get away with trading a third for him. And if you can get DeAndre Hopkins for a third round pick, I think I'd do that in a heartbeat. I'd say, so a lot of C's, a lot of D's, a lot of B's for the grade. I'm going to add it as the new poll. See what you guys think of the signing. So let's see what we got here. D-Hop, maybe Jeudy, no Ayuk. We need a true number one. I think Ayuk could be a number one is the thing. I like Ayuk a lot, and I think he could be a one for this team. All right, I'm adding this poll here. Grade the signing. Looks like March is back.
Any deals?
No new deals.
No deals?
Except for your dog, Nunez-Roches.
Nunez-Roches!
I changed the live poll to ask him what they think of the signing.
I like that. I like that.
As we got the Dable shirt on. And now we can really get this party started.
Let's get it started.
Let's go.
Let's get it freaking started.
A lot of people are asking, Jerry Jeudy, Brandon Ayuk, what do we think about those?
I'm a fan. I like Jeudy. I like Ayuk.
Specifically D-Man, he asked.
I like Jeudy less than I like Ayuk.
However, would it cost more to get Ayuk than Jeudy?
I think it would cost more to get Ayuk. I think it's going to cost at least a first-round pick to get Brandon Ayuk, where I think you might be able to get Jerry Jeudy for a second-round pick. And that's really, you're kind of bargain shopping still if you're the Giants. You're kind of still navigating that market of, do I want to go all in? Do we want to give up a first-round pick for a player? We need a guy that can be cost-controlled for 5 years. So I'm expecting the Giants to continue to, or I guess not continue to pick it up a little bit in free agency. I think they're going to be a little bit more aggressive, and I think we're going to have another signing come later today.
Another question that was asked that I could not answer. Approximately how much cap space do the Giants have to operate with?
From my research, following the Kenny Golladay release, the Giants have anywhere from about $18 to $22 million in cap space. We still don't have any figures on Rakeem Nunez-Roches. I even want to say in a different name. But yeah, so you still got some moves. You still got some spots that you can make stuff happen.
If I'm the Giants, and I know we've talked about this, I'm going all in on D-Hop. I think that's the guy you go get, man.
There's people saying DeAndre Hopkins is going to go for a fourth-round pick.
If he's going for a fourth, I would trade a third just to make sure you get to the top of the queue.
Like,
I'm doing it.
is that what the Giants are waiting on? They don't want to use up some of this cap space because they know they're going to make a trade for a wide receiver that they're going to have to extend. Definitely something to think about. D-Man says, can we rank Ayuk, D-Hop, Judy, and OBJ? The guys I would want factoring in the price. I would go Ayuk, D-Hop, OBJ, Judy.
I think I would flip D-Hop and Ayuk, but I agree on the rest.
Yeah, I just like Ayuk because he's younger, and I believe that you're going to have him for a lot longer, whereas I don't know how long you're actually going to have DeAndre Hopkins. As Gilly! What up, Gilly? Gilly comes in with a $5 super chat, says Hardman fits Shane's ideal receiver, won't break the bank.
Hardman would be like kind of a, what's it, like a Kadarius Toney / Debo Samuel kind of role?
Yeah.
Where he can play a little bit in the backfield, a little bit in the slot. I like Hardman.
I'm a fan of McCole Hardman. He creates some of the most separation per route run, some advanced stats from the NFL. I also like that he is someone that can help in special teams. He was an all-pro punt returner back with Kansas City, I believe, a year ago. It just questions, my question is, Gilly, is how much is a guy like McCole Hardman going to want, you know? Can I get him for 3 years, $20 million? I'd do it. 3 years, $25 million. Probably still do it. Anything above that, though, not too sure. Most of those are, I think those are all just bios, yeah. When you look at what Hardman did last year for the Kansas City Chiefs, he really didn't do all that much. It's because he was hurt and he was dealing with injuries. Only 25 grabs, 297 yards, but 4 touchdowns. He is a threat to go the distance and score anytime the ball is in his hands. And Gilly, I think you're right. I think he fits perfectly what a Joe Shane wants in a wide receiver for Big Blue. He wants speed, but he also wants route running. He wants versatility. And most importantly, he wants a guy that can create separation when running routes.
Anyone smart, tough, dependable.
Smart, tough, dependable. McCole Hardman, whatever fancies you. He's a Super Bowl champion. Is it because of him or is it because he's playing with Patrick Mahomes? It's because he's playing with Patrick Mahomes, but he's played in a lot of big games. He's been to the Super Bowl a couple times in his career. I'm a fan of Hardman. If I can get him for less than $8 million per, $9 million per, 10 is pushing it, but I'd stick around 8 or 9. I think that makes a lot of sense. Craig Clifford with a $5 super chat. I'm going to take a shot of Fireball for my dog Gilly and for my dog Craig. Both of them sending $5 super chats. I'm going to take a shot of Fireball for you guys. Gilly says we definitely need separation. I don't want any more big bodies that can't run routes or get yak. Gilly, are you living in my head? Because that is exactly how I feel. You're in my head, Gilly.
It's all about yak.
All about yak. All about making something out of nothing. All about explosive plays. Crims, that's cap.
Major.
That's cap, Crims. Ahmad Noble is in the chat. Holy shit, Ahmad Noble. Ahmad, we ordered your Knicks jersey this week. As soon as it comes in, I'm going to be wearing it on the channel. Ahmad Noble, a living legend here on New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. Also a legend on Knicks Now. There's a reason Ahmad Noble is on this hard hat a lot of times, and that's because he is a baller. He shows a lot of love. He's always supporting the channel. Ahmad, I'm glad you're back, dude. You had me scared a little bit when we were doing the jersey raffle, and you went MIA on us. But I'm glad you're back. NFL Prod says, yo, let me on there, Marshall. What do you mean on there? What do you mean on there? You mean on the hard hat? You mean on the hard hat? To get on the hard hat, it's a $100 super chat, and we'll put a sticker on the hard hat with your name. And if you send a $100 super chat, I'll do a beer shot fund. How about that? Ahmad says, can we steal Diggs from Buffalo? I don't know if they're going to trade him.
That was weird at the end of the year when he was sending out all those cryptic tweets and whatnot. I think he was frustrated.
I don't think, though, that he's actively on the market or being shopped by the Buffalo Bills. If he is available, though, Ahmad, I do think that the Giants are a team that could be interested due to Joe Shane and Brian Dable having those connections, obviously, to Stephon Diggs. But everything I'm reading, everything I'm seeing, Ahmad, it doesn't sound like he's actually on the trade block and probably not going to be moved. But look, we've seen some crazy stuff in the NFL. We kind of laughed, and you guys laughed at me when I talked about Jalen Ramsey trade rumors. Go back to last year. Tyreek Hill. Tom Brady came back from retirement. A.J. Brown. Devontae Adams. Big stuff happens in the NFL offseason these days, and I would not be surprised if he is traded, but I would bet that he probably doesn't. Just a guy with a $2 super chat. We appreciate you, my man. As we are officially at $65 in supers. Once we get to $150, I'm going to be a shot fund race, probably Rolly or Seeps out there. Says, other than Hodgins, what big body do we have? We don't have any big bodies, but I think what Gilly was talking about is she's tired of receivers like Kenny Golladay who can't separate. Tired of receivers like Darius Slayton that can't separate. If I'm putting words in your mouth, Gilly, let me know. But that's at least how I feel, and I think me and Gilly are on the same page. I don't want another big-bodied, slow-footed wide receiver that's past his athletic prime that has to body catch and be a contested catch guy. I want a guy that gets open. I want a guy that can line up in the slot, a guy that can line up on the outside, run the full route tree, be a threat to go the distance every time the ball is in his hands. And you're seeing that that's what the Giants are valuing in their wide receivers that they've picked up.
Brandon Ogden says Jackson Smith and Jigba, but he's exactly the guy that you kind of described that they don't want.
I like Njigba.
I do too.
He's not a big play guy, but I think he's a really good route runner.
But I don't know if he has the explosiveness.
Yeah. He's not an explosive receiver. He's the guy that's going to win over the middle in that 8 to 12-yard range, but he's going to build a house at MetLife Stadium in between the hashes.
Matt Bazemore saying I'm Rolly. I'm not Rolly.
Matt Bazemore, my man.
I'm Coop. Look.
That's Jeffrey Cooperstein.
Filling in for Rolly. Rolly's doing other things at Chat Sports.
Yeah, Rolly's too big time for us.
It's a very busy day.
Very busy day across Chat Sports. We're probably live on 6 channels right now. Big day for us. Gilly says that Zay Flowers. I want some yak too, Gilly. I want some yak as well. As Ahmad Noble with a $20 super chat. My man says, what are we doing at linebacker? Edmonds, Davis, David Wagner, or draft? Well, Tremaine Edmonds just signed with the Chicago Bears. David Long, I believe, has not been signed. Bobby Wagner has not been signed. A name that I think Giants fans should keep their eyes on is Drew Tranquill, the inside linebacker formerly of the Los Angeles Chargers. I like Tranquill. I think he fits what the Giants are looking for in a linebacker, sideline to sideline, 146 tackles, but also possesses a trait that can help him get after the quarterback in third and long situations. 5 sacks last year from your inside linebacker. That is something that Wink Martindale is absolutely looking for in a linebacker. 1 forced fumble. I wouldn't say he's a good pass coverage guy, but I wouldn't say he's bad either. I think the run stopping ability and the ability to get after the passer is something that the Giants are going to be looking for.
I think you owe a shot of that Henny there.
I do. The Henny is out there.
All right, I'll go grab it.
I'll do, yeah, if you want to go grab it.
I'll go grab the Henny. Do you want to slice the za?
No, my stomach is
okay.
Still kind of feeling it. Yeah, get the Henny right, if you know what I'm saying. Name a player the Giants should sign. Crim's dad, we did some shot clocks for likes. We're at 318 likes. If we get to 350, I'll do a shot. How about that? Johnson, you! Yeah, Johnson, my stomach has not recovered, dude. I just had to run to the restroom. Maybe a little TMI right there, but my stomach has been killing me all day, and it's because of the beer boots last night on Knicks Now. Jaden says LVE. I like Leighton Vander Esch. I'm worried about his long-term durability. Redwin says, are you sick? No, I'm not sick. I just have a really sensitive stomach. Crim's dad says, Johnson, you, the man, the myth, the legend. What up? D-Man says, Marsh, how do you promote? Johnson, you wants Jerry Jeudy. Jay wants Hopkins. Sleazy wants David Long. Cal Walker says, I really like Mike Gesicki. I'd keep my eyes on Mike Gesicki. The Giants want to get more pass catchers on this team, more talent in that spot at the wide receiver or at the tight end spot. And Mike Gesicki might honestly be the best pass catcher available. He's really a big slot. He plays tight end, but he's really a big slot. He can line up in the slot. He can even play outside a little bit. I know he's not Travis Kelce. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Mike Kafka comes from the Chiefs. He was their quarterback coach. Look, Mike Gesicki could be a guy that maybe Mike Kafka thinks could play the similar role of Travis Kelce. I know he's not Kelce. That's not what I'm saying. But you do need some more talent at the pass-catching spot, and whether it be receiver or tight end, if you're getting a very, very talented guy like Mike Gesicki, who 1 year had 700 catches, he's had 6 touchdowns in a season, I think the Giants are interested. And he grew up a Giants fan, so I think it's definitely a possibility that there could be a marriage between those two guys. It's always going to come down to the dollars and the cents for the New York Football Giants. Redwin, you got to just ignore the trolls, man. He's just in here because I went on the Bears chat earlier and was talking some noise. I hyped up the Giants Now real ones. He's just upset now. He's just upset. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. Man, your life must be miserable, but that's okay. You're a Bears fan, so I understand. My life would suck too if I was a Bears fan. Mark P says Sean Murphy Bunting. Jaden says sign a linebacker and a cornerback and draft a wide receiver. Crim's dad says Aaron Rodgers, LOL. Oh, man, I love the chirping in the chat. I'm all about the chirp. Sean Clowney says, hope the Giants don't sit around and wait for too many receivers to come off the board. No receivers have actually come off the board yet. No receivers have signed, which I think is pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. Some people are saying they want OBJ. Mark P says Rock Ya-Sin. I'd be cool with the corner. I like Rock Ya-Sin. Shmooly. Oh my gosh, you're hilarious. Crim's dad, Corinne, Sean Clowney. You're right. You're 100% right. Johnson, you says Jacoby Myers. Myers is a little bit too expensive for me, to be honest with you. Myers is a little too expensive for me. I'm not really in the camp of paying 18. Wow. New bottle of Henny. Brand new bottle of Henny. Let's ride. We got some Henny. I owe a Hennessy shot for our man Ahmad Noble. Pop that top. Every $20 super chat, we're going to take a shot of Hennessy. We had some super chats come in. Zay Bands with a $5 super chat. Zay, we appreciate you supporting the channel and showing some love. He says, a wide receiver like OBJ's. Cameron Johnson, what'd you say, Brody? This one's for Ahmad.
Oh, my God.
Ugh. What were you saying? Oh, my God, to? Oh, Bazemore, yeah, showing Coop some love.
Right. Hey, I appreciate you, Matt. This is for Coop, putting some respect on your name. That's my guy. I appreciate you.
Matt Bazemore, always showing love in the chat, always supporting. We appreciate it, and we appreciate you putting some respect on producer Coop's name. He deserves it, baby. He deserves it. Onside Kick says we need to trade for Jerry Jeudy. Mark P says, can you pull up the list of yet to sign? There are a lot of players that have not signed. We don't have that much time. Only 5% of free agents have signed at this point. You already ran through all the guys that got signed, right? And we talked about the Giants. They re-signed Sterling Shepard. Obviously, they re-signed Daniel Jones. They franchise tag Saquon Barkley. They brought back Casey Krieter. They brought back Jamie Gillan. Giants are definitely going to be looking at some spots there, and they got some money to spend. While we got a $20 super chat coming in for my man JBM. We'll hit that in a second, but first, I want to take a quick second to give a huge shout out to our friends and proud sponsor of today's Giants Now free agency special, and that is AG1. I love AG1, and I gave it a try because I wanted better gut health and wanted a supplement that actually tastes great. And you can get started with them over at athleticgreens.com/chatsports. That link is in the comments and description of today's video. I take AG1 in the morning, and it makes me feel ready to take on my day. AG1 empowers the gut for whole body health, which is something that I need. I got a sensitive stomach. I need AG1. Makes me feel better, and I start the day with making one great choice, AG1, and more healthy decisions then follow. Covering my nutritional basis for the day literally could not be easier, which is why I trust Athletic Greens. I just mix one small scoop of AG1 with water and drink it first thing each morning. I also love that it costs less than $3 a day, which is pretty good if you ask me. It's a really effective daily habit with the highest quality sourced ingredients, which is a win-win. If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplemental routine, then Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs. Comes with a nice storage kit. Here's the shaker bottle, real easy to clean. I love it. Look, get healthy. 2023 is here, and AG1 and Athletic Greens going to help you do that. Promotes gut health, supports immunity, and boosts energy. You're going to love it. Go to athleticgreens.com/chatsports. That is athleticgreens.com/chatsports. That link's in the comments and description of today's video. JBM with a $20 super chat. My man. He says, keep up the great work. Best source for real Giants news. I'm flattered. I'm almost blushing a little bit right now. That's a great compliment.
He's right.
He is. And it's not just because of me. It's guys like Jeffrey Cooperstein and everybody we have here at the Chat Sports offices. We grind, man. And I think that we reap the rewards that we do because of how much work we put in. We are dedicated to putting you guys up with the latest Giants news and rumors, videos every day, all the channels across Chat Sports. That's what we do, and we got the best damn fans in the world. We appreciate you guys. JBM, I got a shot of Hennessy for you. Every $20 super chat, we're taking shots of Henny. Cha! With the 20 P's. I'm going to have to wait on this next one. It says, buy a bottle of Pepto-Bismol. I worry about your guys' health. Oh, man. Cha, that's because you are the best. Thank you, Mr. Rick. Woo! Shout out to Cha. Shout out to all the Giants fans watching right now. You guys are the best. We just crossed over $140 in super chats, and the Giants have signed someone that we all didn't even know existed before today. That's why I know that this is the best damn fan base in the world. Johnson, you with a $2 super chat. My man, showing love over on Giants. We appreciate that, Johnson. He says, love seeing all the Eagles L's, Eagles downfall. Coop, they're losing some good players over there.
They lost Javon Hargrave. He was one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL.
TJ Edwards.
They could lose Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
Miles Sanders.
Could lose Miles Sanders.
Like, They might lose. James Bradbury is a free agent. There's stories that they may trade Darius Slay. I think that their run is going to close before they know it. And once they pay Jalen Hurts $50 million, that's going to be a problem.
Well,
I like him. I don't love him.
And as you know, there hasn't been a repeat division winner since 2004 in the NFC East. As you know.
As I know, Jeffrey Cooperstein.
See what happens.
The man. Art Stapleton, one of my favorite Giants beat reporters, is reporting the Rakeem Nunez-Roches deal is 3 years. 3 years. Have not seen any money on that deal. Once we do get some info on how much money that deal might be worth, we will get you guys a update on that. Well, quick write-up right here. It says, don't go into this with any delusions. Nunez-Roches is who he is. A run stopper with very good athleticism and a motor that wins over the locker room, not to mention the fan base. So it sounds like our man Nacho might be a fan favorite here for the New York Giants. A lot of people that were hating earlier, I think you're going to like this guy a lot. Anthony Raza, my man, with a $5 super chat. Anthony, thank you so much for supporting the show and donating and helping us out here at Chat Sports. Says, check out Andre Dillard. Hold on. Andre Dillard to the Titans. Wow. Eagles are losing some depth, baby. I love it. I love it. Anthony Raza says, check out Melvin Mims, wide receiver, Oklahoma. 5'11", tall, 185 pounds. He's a real good one. That will be there. Coop, you are a Big 12 football aficionado. What do you think about Mims? Very underrated and one of the most
prolific.
I want to say, I don't know what the word I want to use.
His name is Marvin Mims, by the way.
Yeah, Marvin Mims. He did really good at the combine.
He had a good combine. I've always liked him as well. I mean, in Oklahoma, with the offense that they ran, it was easy to get open and it was easy to make catches. But he's a guy who's also pretty explosive. He is 5'11", 185. And he can, what did he run at the combine? Sub 4.5, I believe. So he's very fast, and he can play either in the slot or outside. I watch a lot of Oklahoma football simply because I'm a Big 12 fan. But I like Mims a lot. In the third round, I could see the Giants taking a flyer on Mims.
Mims came in at 183 pounds. I think 5'10". 4.3, 840.
That's what, yeah, I knew he was super fast.
That's fast as hell.
Those Oklahoma receivers, man. Sterling Shepard's one of them before he tore his knee twice.
Yeah. A vertical jump of 39.5, broad jump of 10-plus feet, a raw score of 9.14. Marvin Mims is one of the most athletic receivers in the country, Mr. Raza, and I'm a fan of him. When is he going to go? When is he going to go? Is he a third-round guy, fourth-round guy, second-round guy?
I bet he's a third to fourth-round guy, would be my guess.
Day 2?
Yeah.
Day 2 guy. Look, he's explosive. I'm a fan. I'm a fan, my man. Anthony Raza, we appreciate the $5 super chat, my man. I saw one come in from our man, Crimmy Crims.
Oh, did Crims have one? Did I miss it?
I think Crimmy Crims did have one.
Oh, here we go.
We actually skipped him.
Sorry, Crims, my fault.
Sorry, Crimmy Crims. He says, Aaron Rodgers' dark room should be a part of the show. Marsh, did you pay him to be here for content? No, I went on and substituted on our Bears channel for about 5 minutes, and I talked so much shit about Bears and the Giants beating them this last year.
They probably hate you now.
So clearly, Aaron Rodgers is still upset, and he's been watching our live stream for 1 hour and 10 minutes, and he's not even a Giants fan, which is very flattering to me. Aaron Rodgers, if you needed someone to say it, I'll say it to you.
You're done.
I love you. I think you're missing that in your life. I appreciate you watching the show. I hope you watch the ads when they come up and continue to hit that like button and comment as well. It's the Bears live stream, so you'd have to go to the live. I think they're still live right now. You could scroll back. They loved me over there. Actually, they had 3,000 people live, and 30% of the people said they wanted me to stay on. I brought the energy.
That's the truth.
I brought the energy. I can tell. I mean, anybody that has a YouTube name after Aaron Rodgers, I could only dream of what you're going through in your life right now.
Luka and Kyrie are out again, so that's sick.
Luka and Kyrie not playing tonight.
Again.
That's big news for the Knicks. Johnson, did you hear that? No Kyrie, no Luka tonight. No Kyrie, no Luka.
Poverty organization.
Purple Phoenix says, we lucky to have Marsh. I appreciate that, Perp. I just try to do my best. I try to get you guys videos every day on the latest news and rumors for the Giants. My man Atlantic Lions in the chat. What up, Brody? My man's a real one. Always showing love. Atlantic Lion, we appreciate you, my man. We are at $147 in Super Chats. I said once we got to 150, I would do a beer shot fund. So we're $3 away. We get to 150.
Do you have some HDs?
I do have one.
Okay.
I thought I had two. Oh, yeah, one right
Okay,
there.
cool.
I already got it locked and loaded. Beer in the shot fund. Your boy, Aaron Rodgers, Harrison Graham, I had to teach him how to use this tool.
Cal Walker, appreciate you, my man. Marsh, you are the best host we could have, hands down. We love Coop, too.
That's right. Cal Walker
Love you,
showing
Cal.
love.
Appreciate that.
Let's go. We appreciate that. As Johnson Yu comes in with back-to-back Super Chats to get us to 150.
Oh, Johnson
Shout out
Yu.
to Johnson Yu, you dirty man.
You dog.
You dog. You dirty dog. All right. I'm going to do a beer shot fun.
I'll throw up the super
Eli
chat
says,
menu
how do
while
you
we're at it.
feel on a trade for CD Lamb? They ain't trading CD Lamb.
I think they learned their lesson last offseason when they traded Amari Cooper for a 5th-round pick.
Yeah.
And he had the best year of his career.
CD Lamb ain't being
What
traded.
a joke.
Oi Luffy says Nick Gates is gone. Yes,
He
Nick
is.
Gates is gone. He signed a contract with the Washington Commanders. I believe it's almost up to $18 million. Just out of the Giants' price range right now. I like Nick Gates. Cool story. Hell of a dude. Hell of a teammate. He's a warrior. Coming back from that nasty
He
leg
battled.
injury we had. We just simply need a talent upgrade at that spot. And look, you drafted Marcus McKeithen and Joshua Azudu, both guards out of North Carolina last year, and those guys are going to have to play at some point. And those are cost-controlled players. No reason to go pay Nick Gates, even though I love him and he's a locker room guy and he's good. You want to keep the guys that you already drafted. Gilly says, isn't Feliciano also a free agent? Yes, John Feliciano is also a free agent. I'm expecting the Giants are going to bring him back, Gilly. I thought it was either going to be Nick Gates or Feliciano. I think Feliciano is the man now.
That's such a Giants name for a center.
John
Feliciano.
John
He couldn't play for any other team.
That's why he got cut by the Bills?
Exactly.
That's why he got
He
cut
just
by the
sounds
Bills.
like he's from New York.
That's right.
He's from Brooklyn.
All right. If you're subscribed to the channel, go ahead and type me right now as Bills Boomaye comes in with a $5 super chat. My man Bills Boomaye is a part of our Ring of Honor here on the channel. I'll never forget it when Bills Boomaye donated $100 to the channel. I'm going to see if I can find where your sticker is. Bills Boomaye. I don't know. It might be on the back. There it is right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the BB right there. If you look where the silver sticker is and go up two, it's in between CM, which I'm pretty sure is Kerry Morris. Bills Boomaye.
Kerry Morris
right
is
there.
a legend on Giants now.
Kerry Morris is a legend. They have not been tuning in the live shows on the offseason, but they always tuned in for the watch parties.
Interesting.
They messaged me and told me they've been pretty busy. Kerry, if you're watching, you're a legend. If you're subscribed to the channel, go ahead and type me on the comment section, and I'm going to do this beer shot fun. Coop will give you a shout out.
Let's go. I'll get some shout outs here. We got All Good. We got Abel. We got Sonny. We got Mr. Yair. Gus. Buzzin. Zion. Jamie. Marty. Gilly, of course. Oi, Luffy. You
Let's
put
go.
that one down pretty quick.
Let's go.
Sean Clowney coming in with a $5 super chat.
Mr. Clowney. Sean Clowney.
What up, Sean?
What up, Sean?
What up, Martian Coop? Hell of a show. I think go get D-Hop and Wagner, then my nerves can calm down. First of all, appreciate the love as always.
I don't know if I want Wagner. Good player.
Good player.
It's a one-year thing.
Exactly.
And
I think you would rather invest longer term there.
yes. A linebacker I'm interested in is Deion Jones.
Ooh, I like the
Not going to cost a lot of money. Started his career, had like 600 tackle seasons in a row. Matt Breida. The Giants are re-signing Matt Breida. Sean said, I think go get D-Hop. I'd love to get D-Hop. If it costs you a third-round pick, I'd do it. Oh, Cameron Johnson. They're so in shambles from how I disrespected them. So disrespectful. You want to grab a Breida bio?
Yeah, I'm getting this bio right now.
And then we can get a cut?
Yep.
Nunez-Roches and him, and then we'll recap the rest of the signings. And then we can run through the bios I hit as some rumors.
Okay. We'll get you guys all the latest Giants rumors and news coming up here in just a second. While we wait here, how do you guys feel about Breida
Yeah.
coming back?
How do we feel about Matt Breida re-signing with the New York Football Giants? How do we feel about it? How do we feel about it? As Andre Dillard is signing a 3-year, $29 million deal with the Tennessee Titans.
Okay.
Tennessee Titans. Matt Breida, back with the Giants.
Matt Breida.
I can't believe Patrick Peterson is going to the Steelers. I kind of like that.
That's a good deal.
I kind of like that.
Okay.
AG1.
Yep.
I agree, TJ. I would like for the Giants to re-sign Jihad Ward. I am personally a fan of Jihad Ward. I would say we're even friends personally. That's my guy. He always shows love. I did ask him and text him if he's re-signing with the Giants. He did not respond. I'm actually going to go to his texts. I'm going to see what our last couple texts were. They're pretty funny. He's always a funny guy. So, yeah. Right here. When he signed with the Giants on March 21st last year, I said, let's effing go. Congrats, bro. Can't wait to watch you rock the blue this season. He said, what up, dog? LOL and most deaf. I said, LOL, I was lit when I saw the tweet. I actually cover the Giants for a job now, so I was happy. And he said, we lit. And then I said, I'm coming to you for the scoops. And he said, bet. Then I messaged him on May 12th and said, you got the schedule? Because that's when the schedule was released. He said, hell yeah. And then I sent him a quote that he had one time. And his quote was, F the internet, I'm trying to win. And then I said, I love that. And he said, this organization don't have no swag. Man, this shit got to change. John Ward. And then I asked him if Kadarius Toney was there at a non-voluntary practice, and he said yes. And that was the last time we talked. I messaged him on September 11th, 19th, and February 22nd, and he never responded. Must have got busy. Must have got too big time for
He
me.
cut you off?
Might have cut me off. It says delivered. He's still my boy, though. Still my boy. You know how those pro athletes are. All righty. We got some breaking news here on the channel. The Giants have made a couple of signings. Johnson Yu says he got too Hollywood. Maybe. He's my guy, though. I love me some Hottie. He's let me into the comfort of his home. He had a Papa-Shot at his house. I used to get buckets on that. He lives in Dallas because he used to play for the Cowboys. All righty. Let's do it. Here we go. Giants Now by Chat Sports. Breaking news. Let's roll. The New York Football Giants are making moves on day one of NFL free agency. I'm your host, Marshall Green, and you're watching New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. We're going to run through all of the moves the Giants have made as of 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday, March 13th. The first one, really the biggest one so far, is Matt Breida. The Giants are re-signing the running back to a one-year deal worth up to $2.3 million. So they bring back their backup running back behind Saquon Barkley. I thought Matt Breida played really well for Big Blue. We'll break down him a little bit more. But then Rakeem Nunez-Roches, the interior defensive lineman. They call him Nacho in Tampa. Big fan favorite over there. He's going to play on the defensive line for the Giants. It's going to be a depth piece. We'll show the depth chart. We'll show you why the Giants made this move. They didn't have a lot of depth, and it was a good move for Big Blue. Let's circle back to Matt Breida, though, a guy that didn't really all play that much for Big Blue, but when he was able to get his reps, he was able to be effective. When you look at what he did this year for the New York Football Giants, you see a guy that didn't have that many carries, only 54 carries, 220 yards. He had a touchdown, had a long run of 18 yards, but he really was able to affect the game in a multitude of ways. And we saw him in the playoffs. He had 7 carries in 2 games for the Giants. He had a touchdown. He had 31 yards, had a big catch, a couple big catches. Remember that wheel route he had? Caught it on the sideline, took a hit, and held on. I'm a fan of re-signing Matt Breida. He's one of the fastest running backs in the NFL. He also had a really tough run, or a couple of tough runs, against the Minnesota Vikings where he would take on that first defender, run through him, finish that run, and get the first down. I'm a fan of re-signing Matt Breida. But I want to ask you guys. It's not all about me. I like to take the pulse of all the real ones watching. Let me know in the comments section. What is your one-word reaction to the signing of Matt Breida? Sound off for me down in the comments section. My one-word reaction would be depth, but I want to hear from you guys. Let me know down in the comments section. And look, this is why you subscribe, guys. Giants videos every day. We go live once a week. We are the most interactive Giants YouTube channel in the world. And more subscribers equals more videos. It's 100% free. We just crossed over 25,000 subscribers. A huge accomplishment for Big Blue. And we're going to keep on going. We don't stop here. The show goes on. When the Giants make a move, we make a video. I'm happy the Giants brought back Matt Breida. Looks like the deal was 1 year for a little bit over $2 million. That's cheap. That's cheap for a backup running back. He's a good player. He's going to come back. He's going to be the backup running back for the New York Football Giants. I'm a fan of him. I like what he brings. I think he's a good locker room guy. I think he's a good leader. I think he's a good guy to have on your team. He's fast. He can break off a run. He's shown the ability to be good out of the backfield catching passes. And one of my favorite things that I liked from him was as the season progressed, you saw Mike Kafka and Brian Dable play Saquon Barkley and Matt Breida at the same time. Both those guys on the field at the same time allowed Saquon Barkley to line up a little bit at the wide receiver spot, give you more of a diverse look at your team and really your different personnel groupings that you could play together. Breida is a Swiss Army knife, and I'm glad he's back with the Big Blue New York Football G-Men. We're going to break down the Rakeem Nunez-Roches signing here in a second. But first, I got to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, Athletic Greens. Go to athleticgreens.com/chatsports and get hooked up with them today. That link is in the comments and description of today's show. Shout out to Athletic Greens. I gave AG1 by Athletic Greens a try because I wanted better gut health and wanted a supplement that actually tastes great. I take AG1 in the morning and it makes me feel ready to take on my day. AG1 empowers the gut for whole body health, which is something that I need. I start the day with making one great choice, AG1, and more healthy decisions then follow. Covering my nutritional bases for the day literally couldn't be easier, which is why I trust Athletic Greens. I just mix 1 small scoop of AG1 with water and drink it first thing each morning. I also love that it costs less than $3 a day. It's pretty good, if you ask me. It's a really effective daily habit with the highest quality sourced ingredients. If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Go to athleticgreens.com/chatsports. That link is clickable in the comments, description, and the live chat. This is a storage container. This is a shaker bottle. It's awesome, really easy to clean, gets the job done. It promotes gut health, supports immunity, boosts energy. Get hooked up with them. Thank me later. You're not going to regret it. Really the first Giant that has been signed outside, really. So the first player that was signed to the Giants that wasn't a part of the Giants is Rakeem Nunez-Roches. And I'd be lying to you guys if I just knew everything about RNR, which I have learned is his nickname. He's a good player, not a great player. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is a depth piece for Big Blue. This is a guy that's going to come in and play behind Azeez Ojulari and play behind Dexter Lawrence and play behind Leonard Williams and Kayvon Thibodeau. But you might be asking, Marshall, why are the Giants signing a player on the first day of free agency that's not going to be a starter? Well, look at this depth chart. We know Tibbs is going to be here. We know Leonard. We know Dexter. We know Azeez. But O'Shane Ximenez is a free agent. Nick Williams is a free agent. Jihad Ward is a free agent. Ellis is a free agent. Tom and Fox was a UDFA last year. Henry Mondo is a young player. DJ Davidson is a young player. So you're getting a guy that's been in the NFL for a while. And I like what this man, John Ledyard, who covers the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, had to say about our man Rakeem Nunez-Roches, who goes by the nickname of Nacho. He says, Giants fans, Nacho is a huge trash talker, popular in the locker room, tough as nails, good versus the run, a non-factor versus the pass, and a good depth signing. You're getting a guy that sounds a lot to me like the player that you signed last year in Jihad Ward. I know we want to bring back Jihad Ward. I know we want to bring back all the players that played well for the Giants last year that were not expensive deals. But the way to keep the ball rolling, the way to keep a rebuild going up is by continuing to sign low-cost players in NFL free agency and having those guys exceed the expectation. And I believe Nacho is a guy that could do that. Reports are coming out that it's a 3-year deal. We do not know the money yet on the deal, but I feel pretty confident in saying that it is not going to be an expensive contract. This is another great move by Joe Schoen. You get a depth piece, a guy that's been a part of the Super Bowl team. He's flashed in the playoffs, a good run stopper. I'm a fan. And I also love that he's played 17 games this year, and then in the prior 3 years, he played 16 games, which tells me he's dependable, and we know Joe Schoen wants smart, tough, and dependable players. Before we wrap up what the Giants have done the rest of the day in free agency, I want you to grade the signing of Rakeem Nunez-Roches for me down in the comment section. A, B, C, D, or F. Grade the signing for me down below. I want to just close out today's show talking about what has happened for Big Blue. They have re-signed Casey Krieter. They have re-signed Jamie Gillan. They have re-signed Wyatt Davis. So they're taking care of their own free agents as we go in day one. It's not a sprint. It's a race, but it's a marathon. It is going to be a long week for the Giants. A plethora of moves will eventually come out for Big Blue. They also did lose a free agent. Nick Gates, a fan favorite, a warrior, a locker room guy, once a captain of this football team, is no longer going to be a part of Big Blue. He is signing a multi-year deal with the Washington Commanders, almost up to $18 million. I believe it's 3 years, $18 million. Congrats to Nick Gates. He deserves the pay raise. I just think with the Giants drafting Marcus McKeithen and Joshua Azudu early in the draft last year, 2 interior offensive linemen, you couldn't bring back Gates and Feliciano. I would look for the Giants to bring back Feliciano. But all is well to Nick Gates. I appreciate you tuning in. I want everyone to show Nick Gates some love in the comment section. I'm a big fan. How can you not? He comes back from that nasty leg injury and ends up playing football less than a year later. Type his number 65 down in the comment section. Show our guy Nick Gates some love. And remember, you can always stay up to date with the latest Giants news and rumors over on my Twitter. It's right there at @MarshallGreen_. You can go down in the description and click it below. Give me a follow so you can never miss a beat when it comes to the New York Football Giants. Woo! Look at all those 65. Shout out to Nick Gates. I'm a fan of Nick Gates.
Eagles lost another guy while we were in the cut. Safety Marcus Epps going to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Really?
2 years, $12 million deal.
Did they sign Jordan Poyer? Yeah. No, Raiders. I'm sorry. I don't like that.
I'll give you guys some shout outs here. A lot of 65 showing love for Nick Gates. Mostly B's and C's for Rakeem Nunez-Roches.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't think you can give it an F. I don't think you can give it an A.
No.
So, I think that's where we're at.
Yeah, I give it a B. I'll go C+. Until I know the exact money and the exact dollar signs, I'm going to wait to give my full judgment. But I'll give it a C+ to start. Look, it's a depth piece. 3-year deal. Not a lot of money. I wouldn't sweat it. Yeah. Make sure you guys, actually before I even say that, we have an alert here on Chat Sports. Woo, woo, woo. A program alert. Here at Chat Sports, we are launching our own NFL draft channel. You love the NFL draft. You love mock drafts. You love the NFL combine. You breathe, eat, and sleep the NFL draft. Subscribe to our brand new NFL draft channel here on Chat Sports. It's youtube.com/chatNFL. In-depth breakdowns of all of the rookies. Multiple mock drafts per week. We put out people's mock drafts. We do our own mock drafts. If it revolves around the NFL draft, we are going to be breaking it down on this channel. You should subscribe if you love the draft. youtube.com/chatNFL. That is youtube.com/chatNFL. Subscribe to that channel. We're going to really put out a lot of content over there as we ramp up our NFL draft coverage here at Chat Sports.
With that in mind, what do you think the Giants' biggest need is? Not necessarily in free agency, in the draft, overall.
I like this.
Offensive line, cornerback, wide receiver, or linebacker. Today, they've added a defensive lineman, and they've added, returned Matt Breida.
Yeah, you bring back Matt Breida. You brought back your punter. You brought back your long snapper.
But you lose Nick Gates, which I guess you kind of expected.
Yeah, it was either going to be Nick Gates or John Feliciano. You brought back your ERFA. I don't know.
Exclusive
restricted free agent. Wyatt Davis. That was expected. Giants know that they got to get better on the interior offensive line, and they're making efforts right now to do just that. We did get a $5 super chat from my man, Anthony Raza. Mr. Raza, we appreciate that. Thank you so much for showing love. He says, pick 25, Giants select center, John Michael Schmitz out of Minnesota. Minnesota. Look, I wouldn't be against that. He's a good football player. Giants need help at the interior offensive line spot, specifically center. I think you got your starter for a couple of years at Mark Lewinsky, at least for this year, maybe even next year.
Is it just me? And I know this, I kind of feel this way about the draft. Is it boring when your team doesn't pick a skill player in the first round? Like, I know sometimes it's absolutely necessary, but you would rather him pick a receiver, a corner, just a sexier name, I guess.
It's more fun when you
That's
draft
what
one
I'm
of
saying.
those guys.
It is.
Their highlights are easier to watch. They're easier to digest. You probably know who they are.
When it's a lineman, it's like, oh, cool, we got a lineman. Now, last year when the Giants took Evan Neal, that was pretty cool.
That was fun because everyone knows who Evan Neal
That
was.
was pretty cool.
You need him to play good this year. You need him to step up. You need him to be better than what he was. How about you just take a leap and do what a lot of rookies do? Get better in your second year, and he'll be fine. I am not worried about Evan Neal.
You have the best tackle in football over on the left side in Andrew Thomas.
He's up there. He's up there.
I think it's him or Peters. I mean, Trent Williams, not Peters.
I'm a big Andrew Thomas fan. And just because Andrew Thomas had a bad rookie year and came back doesn't mean that that's what happens for every O-lineman.
Exactly.
So don't expect that out of Evan Neal. How about Evan Neal gets 5% better next year, and then 5% better the next year, and then 5% better the year after that, and by the time he's 25, he's 25% better than he was his rookie year. I'm cool with that. No Cap says, I think Flott will get better too. I do. I think Cordell Flott is going to get better, and I think he's just scratching the surface of the type of player that he's going to be. Remember that big pass breakup he had in the playoff game against the Minnesota Vikings on third down that brought up that fourth down where Kirk Cousins threw a 2-yard pass to TJ Hawkinson on 4th and 10? That was because Cordell Flott had that pass breakup over the middle on KJ Osborne. I'm a big fan of Cordell Flott. I think he's going to have a good year this year.
We did. Yeah, okay.
We did Sean's. I don't know if we did this one.
We didn't do this one.
We missed a couple of super chats. We're going to pop these up. Don K. Is this a troll?
Do you get it?
I don't know. Can you say it?
Don Kedick.
Oh, Don Key. Dick. Hilarious to see Shy spend all this money to still end up bottom of the conference. Like I said, you usually see teams that spend, go back to the teams that spend a lot of money in free agency. They don't usually win. Go back to the Giants with Dave Gettleman. When they signed Kyle Rudolph, Kenny Galladay, Adoree Jackson.
Do you remember the summer where the Giants signed Snacks Harrison, Janoris Jenkins, I forget a couple of, they spent like $100 million in free agency.
Didn't work. Even Blake Martinez. I wouldn't get upset about the Giants not spending a lot of money because you shouldn't be. Because if you are upset, that means you don't watch this show. Because we've told you time and time again, Joe Schoen wants to build through the NFL draft. He believes in paying his own players, paying players he has a relationship, paying players that he knows in and out and knows what type of person they are, player they are, and teammate they are. He's never really said Olivier Vernon too, Aiden, 100% right.
Yes, he was in that same summer.
Look, bad teams spend, you know what bad teams have to do? Spend a lot of money in free agency to not be bad, and it's usually a short cycle when they're good yet again. You build consistent winning culture through the draft. Don Kedick, I appreciate that. Juan Valdez.
Careful.
Do you think they will draft Mike Huntertz? I don't know. Never heard of him. Anybody else heard of Mike Huntertz? Anyone heard of Mike Huntertz? Never heard of him. Where did he go to school?
Google him.
Juan, can you help me out? Give me a quick breakdown of Mike Huntertz. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. We appreciate the $5 super chat. Mr. Assassin with a $1 super chat. And he comes back with another super chat. He says, we need Love. He is the heart of the defense. He's a good player, and I'd love to have him back, but everyone has a price point.
Did you just get got?
No,
Various things?
we were very aware of that.
Did Mike Huntertz play at Michigan?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he did. He was backup to Dick Bangin. I don't know. Whatever.
Good long snapper, I bet. Mr. Assassin says we need Love.
I'm dead.
I'd love to bring back Julian Love.
Our boss just came in and asked if we got.
We don't get got.
We don't get got on this channel. Come on now.
We don't get got. We did hit Anthony Razaz. I think
we already hit this one.
I think we're caught up now.
No, we got one more.
Aiden, my man Aiden. Aiden knows ball. Aiden knows ball. He says, do we get Love resigned? Dane Belton needs work. I'd love to bring back Julian Love, Aiden. But I think having a guy like Dane Belton, you have a guy like Xavier McKinney, you know is going to make a lot of money. Jason Pinnock. I thought he played pretty good for the Giants when he filled in for Xavier McKinney. I'd love to bring back Julian Love. What's it going to cost, though? I don't want to pay more than $8 million a year for Julian Love. Can I get Julian Love for 3 years, $22 million, right over $70 a year? I think that would be fair. I don't want to give up too much on the salary cap to sign Julian Love, though. He's a good player. He was a captain. He was someone that absolutely makes this team better. What up, Trace?
How's it going, fellas?
Have you heard of the pro prospect, Mike Huntertz?
Is he teammates with Michael Torres?
Yes.
Oh,
I think they're brothers.
They're boys.
Is he up there with Anita Ballsack?
Anita Ballsack?
Yeah.
She's a good player.
She's pretty solid.
Really good at posting up.
Pretty solid.
Aiden, I'd love to bring back Love. Love to bring back Love, but I don't want to pay too much. Let's ask the audience, though. Should the Giants bring back Julian Love? Sign or pass? Sign or pass? Sign or pass? I say sign. I like Love. I don't know if I love Love, but I like Love.
I like him too. I think he's a good player.
He's a good player, can line up all over the field. We did a video the other day on him, and we showed you. He lines up in the slot. He lines up at outside corner. He lines up at safety. He can line up on the line of scrimmage. He can play inside the box. He can do it all. I do have a point, though, that I'm not willing to go pass for Julian Love. I do. We did get a $5 super chat from my man D-Kit. What up, D-Kit? I saw someone in the chat said, hey, I think that was a hoax. We know. We're hoaxing them. When you get hoaxed, you just hoax them back. You make them feel stupid. D-Kit with a $5 super chat. And then Sam Lubna. My man Sam Lubna with a $10 super chat.
You know what that means?
Is that a wheel spin?
Got to spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. He says, I'm getting bored over here. I'm waiting for the notification that we traded for Ayuk or something big. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. I think that a trade is possible for a receiver.
Would you say?
The Giants would make a bigger move on the trade market than they would in free agency.
I agree.
So
I agree with that.
Whether that be Hopkins, whether that be Ayuk.
Would you say that, as Brian Windhorst would say, they're in the deal zone?
No, I would not say the Giants are in the deal zone for trading for a wide receiver. I do think it's a possibility, though. I do.
All right. Let's spin it.
Let's spin it. This one's for my man Sam Lubna.
Here we go.
No shot fun. No.
Give me a shot fun.
Oh my.
Yes! Yes! Let's go! Shot fun! Shot fun! Shot fun! Shot fun! Let's go!
As my guy MFJ. My man changed his username. What up, Mike? Mike comes in with a $10 super chat. Says, Marshy, who's your top free agent signing on or off the team? Side note, sign Love back. Just saw him in the airport. He was cool. Great for us on the field as well. Mike, we appreciate the love as always, my man. If there's a free agent I want the Giants to sign, Yodes, I am dead.
What did he say?
Look in the comments. If there's a free agent I want, it's either, I got 3 guys that I'm interested in. Mike Gesicki, tight end, McCole Hardman, receiver, Kansas City Chiefs, or receiver Paris Campbell on the offensive side of the ball. On the defensive side on the ball, I would be interested in Drew Tranquill, inside linebacker, Los Angeles Chargers. What about maybe another cheaper linebacker, a Deion Jones? You need a corner as well. What about Marcus Peters? How much is Marcus Peters worth on the open market? Those are some of my guys that I wish the Giants would go out and sign. It's going to be interesting to see what they do these next couple of days. Mike, we appreciate the $10 super chat, my man. Sam Lubna, back with a $5 super chat. Says, loving the stream. Thanks for all the hard work every day. Sam, look, all the hard work wouldn't be noticed if it wasn't for people like you that always tune in. You're always showing love. Sam, thank you. Thank you for being a real one, my man. As we have another wheel spin. First one, I owe a beer shot fun. We'll do that in a second. We got one for my guy, Mike Francis. Let's see what we got here. Here we go.
Give me a shot for Marsh. Ooh, okay.
I like this. Is this
well.
me or them?
So I'm going to pick like 3 random Giants free agent targets that we already have in here.
Yes.
I'm going to give you to talk about them.
I like that. I like that. I'm going to take a shot for my man Sam. Sam sent in $15 via Super Chats. I'll do that beer shot fun in a second. I'm going to get a shot going first, though. Shout out to you. I'm going to make a weigh-in real quick. Are you out of the sheet?
I am out of the sheet, but I am on read only, so I can make it if you need me to.
I'm going to slack you because I don't want to ruin it. It's going to be a surprise for everyone.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and talk about Paris Campbell?
Let's do it.
While I make this weigh-in.
First wide receiver or first free agent target we're going to talk about is Paris Campbell. I am a fan of Paris Campbell. I said it a second ago. He's one of my top free agent targets left for Big Blue. I think he just fits what the Giants need. What do the Giants need? They need to become more explosive on the offensive side of the ball. How do you do that? You get guys. You see them after every one. See what I'm saying? Paris Campbell, 6'1", 208 pounds, out of the Ohio State. This past year was his best year in the NFL. 63 receptions, 623 yards, 3 touchdowns, had a long reception of 49 yards. But I'm not going to judge him strictly based off his stats because he played with Sam Ehlinger. He played with Matt Ryan. He played with Carson Wentz. He played with Phillip Rivers. He never really played with a good quarterback, and I don't think he ever even played an offense that really fit his skill sets. What I like about Paris Campbell is he can line up on the outside. He can line up on the inside. He can run every route on the route tree. He's extremely fast. He puts pressure on the back end of a secondary, and I don't think he's going to cost that much money. He may be a B or C level wide receiver free agent, but that's really what the Giants have to spend right now. They're not going to go out and pay Odell Beckham $20 million per year. They're not going to go out and pay, who's the dude from the Patriots? I'm blanking on his name. The wide receiver. Jacoby Myers. Not paying $18 million for Jacoby Myers. I prefer McCole Hardman over Paris Campbell. Or if I can get Paris Campbell for 3 years, $20 million, I would do that in a heartbeat. So I would be smashing Paris Campbell in this situation. I want you to sound off. Smash or pass when it comes to Paris Campbell. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Smash or pass? Smash or pass? Oi says, love Hottie, Shep, Matt, re-sign them all. Quentin says pass. Bill says pass. Darren says smash. Gemzilla says pass. Atticus says smash. Savage Goat says smash them all. Jonathan Torres giving a smash. Kill giving a smash. Jason McMullen, my man, giving a smash. Nix for Life says smash. Andrew says pass. K4M the Great says wild pass. Greek Freak says smash. Nick's Galaxy says I can't answer this. Y'all have never played smash or pass? Come on, don't get your mind out of the gutter. I see what you be liking on Twitter, Nick's Galaxy. I know you're down for this. Greek Fan says smash. I'm a fan. What about a wide receiver that plays tight end and really a receiving tight end? What about Irv Smith Jr. of the Minnesota Vikings? He is a free agent. Jordan Renan of ESPN said that he believes the Giants are interested. I like Irv Smith. I don't love Irv Smith. And the reason I don't love him is because he played in 8 games this year, and he only played in 13 games last year. So he's played in 21 games out of 34 opportunities in the past 2 seasons. And in those seasons, he has only 7 touchdowns for a little over 500 yards receiving and just under 80 receptions. Good player, not a great player. Definitely has some skills to be a good receiving tight end, but I don't want to pay too much for him, and I'm also concerned about the durability for Irv Smith Jr. Smart, tough, dependable. Is he dependable? Is a guy that's played in 21 games in the past 2 seasons dependable? Smash or pass? Are you smashing or are you passing Irv Smith Jr.? Do you want him back or do you want him on the Giants? Let me know. Eric says hard pass. Jason McMullen says pass. Atticus says pass. Nix for Life says Gabe Davis probably too much. I'm not that high on Gabe Davis, to be honest with you. 9 drops last year kind of scares me. Darren Gale says pass. Pedro says pass. Irv Smith has talent. There's a reason he went to Alabama. There's a reason that he was a high draft pick out of Bama. I mean, his rookie season, he played in 16 games. Only had 36 catches, though. In 8 games this year, he had 25 receptions. He plays 17 games. That's 50 receptions, 4 touchdowns, and 500 yards. Linebacker David Long is signing with the Dolphins. David Long is signing with the Miami Dolphins. He was the guy I was interested in. Oh, David Long signing with the Miami Dolphins. 2-year deal, that's it? $11 million? Wait. 2 years, $11 million? $5.5 million for David Long? That can't be right. That's it?
What we got?
Another free agent target. I know I'm going to say his last name wrong, so bear with me. I believe it is Bobby Okereke. 6'2", 235-pound linebacker out of Stanford. Plays for the Indianapolis Colts. Now is a free agent. 151 tackles, 0 sacks, 6 tackles for loss, 2 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries. Bobby is a talented linebacker, no doubt about it. Really burst onto the scene this past year with Indy. He's a tackling machine. You don't get 151 tackles in a season if you're not always flying around the field and always around the football. If it's going to cost you $5.5 million to get David Long, if it's only going to cost you $5.5 million to get Bobby, I would do it. I like him. I definitely am interested in Bobby Okereke. What about you? Smash or pass? Smash or pass on Bobby? Smash or pass on Bobby? Nick's Life for Life says, did TJ Edwards sign? Yes, he did. He's going to the Chicago Bears. So is Tremaine Edmonds. Are you smashing or passing Bobby? Good player. I'm seeing some passes. I'm seeing some smashes. Crim's dad says Hulk smash. Corinne says we're at a disadvantage because of taxes. Unfortunately, it's tough. Yeah. Darren says extra smash. I like Bobby. Good player. Giants need to improve the linebacker room, and he may be the best available at this point. You still got, who's the inside linebacker, Coop, that played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I'm blanking on his name.
Davis?
Yes.
Vontae Davis?
No.
Can't think of the first name. I'm looking. I'm Googling.
I'm
I know who you're
blanking right
talking
now.
about.
Levante David.
Levante David. I was close.
Levante David is the guy that I am interested as well. I am interested in Levante David. Yeah, thanks guys for the help. I'm interested in him. I don't think it would cost that much. He's a veteran linebacker. Crim's dad. Your name's Levante?
Is that real?
Levante dad.
Where's Levante Blakely, speaking of?
Levante Blakely was in the chat yesterday.
Okay.
I don't know where he's at today, though. Probably busy at work. Oh, Crim's dad. Your name's David. David dad? David Crims? Crims David? David Crim's dad? I like him over Wagner. Low key, says K4M the Great. I like him. The linebacker that I would go and try to sign for bang for your buck is Deion Jones. Deion Jones is the linebacker that I like to go and sign. He is the linebacker I would like to go and sign if you're going to go the cheap route. Oh, Swift says Devin Bush. I like Devin Bush.
I like Devin Bush as
Extremely
well.
athletic linebacker. Kind of fell off after he tore his ACL. I believe that was 2 years ago. Lost some of that sideline to sideline lateral quickness. David Bradbury Cooperstein. That's a hell of a name.
I like it.
That's a hell of a name from Crimsy. Yeah. Before we go on any further in the show, I got to give a huge shout out to my favorite sponsor we have here at Chat Sports, and that's because I actually love it, and that is Athletic Greens. Shout out to them. Awesome products, awesome stuff. I use it every single day. You're going to love it. Get hooked up with them at athleticgreens.com/chatsports. That is athleticgreens.com/chatsports. That link is in the comments and description of today's show. I take AG1 by Athletic Greens literally every day, and I get comprehensive and convenient daily nutrition at athleticgreens.com/chatsports. I gave AG1 a try because I wanted better gut health and wanted a supplement that actually tastes great. I take AG1 in the morning, and it makes me feel ready to take on my day, a big day, like today, first day of NFL free agency. AG1 empowers the gut for whole body health, which is something that your boy needs. I start the day with making one great choice, AG1, and more healthy decisions then follow. Covering my nutritional basis for the day literally couldn't be easier, which is why I trust Athletic Greens. I just mix one small scoop of AG1 with water. You could do apple juice, and you drink it first thing each morning. I also love that it costs less than $3 a day, which is pretty darn stinking good if you ask me. It's a really effective daily habit with the highest quality sourced ingredients. This is a win-win. If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then Athletic Greens is giving you a free, yes, I said that right, a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs. This is the shaker bottle it comes with. It's really lightweight. It's very easy to clean. It gets the job done. And this is what you store your AG1 powder in. It's awesome. It's sleek. It holds the whole thing. You can refrigerate it and do all of that with it. I love AG1 by Athletic Greens because it promotes gut health, supports immunity, and boosts energy. Get hooked up with them today. athleticgreens.com/chatsports. Let's circle back to this. Great job, Coop. So the Giants have only signed one player today that did not wear a New York Football Giants uniform last year. Grade the signing of Rakeem Nunez-Roches, a.k.a. RNR, a.k.a. Nacho. I know. I thought that said Levante David. Giants need to sign a linebacker. They do. Jason McMullen's giving it a B. Pedro's giving it a C. Mitch gives it a B. Let me see if I can go on my Giants Twitter and find some more juice. $2 years, $11 million for David Long as a steal.
That's pretty crazy. I feel like he's worth way more than that on the open market, but clearly not, considering he goes to the Dolphins.
I can't believe the Giants didn't offer him more than that.
Do you think it was the Vic Fangio effect? They're building something there in Miami.
They are. They got a lot of good players over there. Miami's added 2 difference makers, David Long and Jalen Ramsey.
That'll get you some sparks on defense there. That'll make some plays.
Mitch asks, Marsh, did you hear about Tremaine Edmonds signing with the Bears? I did. I did hear about Tremaine Edmonds signing with the Bears. He got a lot of frickin' money. Giants were never going to pay that much money for a linebacker.
We'll run through some names in the tracker down below.
Yeah.
There's Tremaine Edmonds, 4 years, $72 million, 50 guaranteed.
So that's pretty much $36 million in the first 2 years. So you're telling me David Long is worth 2 for 11 and Edmonds is worth 2 for 36? That's incredible to me. That's incredible to me.
I think the crazy part about it to me is they wouldn't pay Roquan Smith. They traded him for a second-round pick to Baltimore, and then they give Tremaine Edmonds, Marsh, this is the biggest deal for an off-ball linebacker in the history of the NFL. Pretty weird.
Ridiculous. All the people that are mad at Joe Shane are the same people that were hyped when the Giants signed all those players with Dave Gettleman that amounted to him being fired.
Facts.
And us firing 3 coaches in 6 years. Let Joe Shane work. Let Joe Shane cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. As Tim Riley comes in with a $2 super chat. Timmy. We appreciate that, Brody.
We also got one from Ralph.
Ralph came in with the soup?
Ralph
Canterbury back with a super chat. Ralph, we appreciate that, my man. $2 super chat. And then we got another $2 super chat from Tim Riley with OBJ. Watch me whip. Watch me nay-nay. Watch me whip, whip. Watch me nay-nay. OBJ used to have the swag, man. He really did.
Do you remember, I can't remember which Madden it was, but the loading
whip?
screen had him.
That's what he's doing right there. You see, it's right here. I'm imitating that OBJ pick. It's right here. No, it's more like, no, it's like this. It's right here. No. It's like this. It's like, who's doing it better? Tim Riley's profile picture or me in OBJ? Who's doing it better?
I'm going to go you.
I thought I felt the form there.
Yeah.
I even felt my hamstring tighten up a little bit. That's a problem.
Who was that fraud that, I can't remember the Giants, the last head coach's name?
Joe Judge.
Joe Judge, thank you, my God.
Joe Judge was a fraud.
Isn't that stiff? Isn't he over with the Pats?
That's what we're hearing.
He is?
Yeah, he's with the Pats.
Yeah, that's what we're hearing.
That's what we're hearing. People were saying if I do that again, they're going to call the cops. Wow, was it that bad?
What's bad?
I guess me imitating Tim Riley's profile picture.
Marsh has drip. Y'all don't know.
They're hating.
I've
They're
seen
haters.
Marsh out at the club before.
They're hating
He's
on
got
the
mad
kid.
drip.
They're hating on the kid. Crim's dad says Marsh getting swatted. I don't know what you mean by that.
What does that mean?
I don't know what you mean by that.
I think he
Crim.
means swatted by. I've heard that term before. So like when people prank and they say like you're doing something,
Oh, I
and then
have
they literally
heard
send
that.
SWAT teams.
I've heard that. I have heard that. You know what show I heard that from was All American.
Really?
They had like
I never watched that.
Yeah, I shouldn't, but I do. Oh, guilty pleasure show.
No, I feel that.
I'm in too deep. I got to know what happens.
My guilty pleasure. I just finished Outer Banks yesterday.
Never heard of that.
Outer Banks?
I don't think so.
Oh, dude, it's awesome.
What are you watching on?
Netflix.
Fire?
Yeah, it's pretty good. There's 3 seasons.
I'll check it up.
It's pretty fire.
Why Sean says Hopkins over OBJ?
Agreed.
Yeah.
No doubt. Crim's dad says she hella cute. Who are we talking about, Crimmy?
Yeah, who's she, Crimmy? Who's she, Crimmy?
What do we mean?
Outer Banks. Who is that? A she?
Oh, they're talking about the main character. Yeah, she's bad.
She's bad.
Oh, no doubt.
Love me a show where the girl's a baddie.
The weird thing is, they play like teenagers, but they're all older in real life.
Ooh, okay.
But, nah, it's a good show. You should for sure watch.
Sarah Cameron, is that her name?
Sarah Cameron, yeah, Google Sarah Cameron. Maybe not your type, but she's for sure bad.
My man Mike says, is it good? Hey, look, we got Tim Riley saying it's good. Crimmy saying it's
good.
good. Not really. I stopped after first season, says Crimmy.
It's like one of those shows where it's so bad that you can't
Keep
stop
on watching it.
Because
Yep. Because you want to know.
Exactly. At the end of every episode, they give you like an insane cliffhanger that you just can't stop watching.
In the words of Ice Spice, she a baddie. She knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend.
Facts.
What is it? Ass on pump, boob stay pump. Something like that. What is it?
Ass fat and the boob stay plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friends.
You were kind of on beat with that. That was kind of heat. Look at that. Mitch, in the words of Ice Spice, she a baddie. She knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend.
MFJ, go check it out. Report back.
Corinne's dipping out. Later, Corinne.
See you, Corinne.
I want to continue to stay live, but if there's nothing to talk about, no deals,
Got a whole lot else.
and there's no super chats coming in, we might have to sign off.
It's been a long day, man. We've been here since 8 p.m. Eastern.
We have
8
been
a.m.
here
Eastern,
a
excuse me.
long time. 8 a.m. Eastern
It's almost
is when we
11
got
hours.
into work. Santi says we could talk about Netflix. Bill says, see ya, Corinne. Love that. Iowa Beer Shot Fund.
You do.
I forgot about that. Iowa Beer Shot Fund. And I am willing to do another, but we got to get to $300 in Super Chats. We're at 214 right now. We get to 300, I'll do another one. Let's Netflix and chill or IMAX and climax, says Kirby.
Ooh. Whoa.
If you're climaxing in an IMAX theater, that
Little
sounds
weird,
like
man.
prison time.
Yeah, for sure.
That's prison time, Crimmy.
Oh, I meant to ask you this while we were on the subject of Ice Spice. Why is she so popular? I don't think her music's good.
And she's not bad.
I don't think she's bad. Some people do.
She looks like the Wendy's girl. Is that messed up?
That's hilarious.
Oh my God.
Dude, she has the thickest New York accent, too.
Matthew Valverde says she's pretty bad.
She ain't that bad,
She ain't
bro.
bad.
She's got a New York accent, like, amazing. Dude, I saw an interview, and they were like, what 3 things do you need when you go out? She's like, gum and my mirror. Saying mirror, but she says, and my mirror.
Mira. Oh man. All right. I'm going to do this beer shot fun.
While you're at it, give us your one-word reaction to the signing of Matt Breida.
I love that.
He comes back.
1 year signing of Matt Breida.
Obviously the RB2 on this team, right?
Yes, RB2, RB2.
$2.5 million.
What's crazy is that's half of what David Long is making.
Yeah.
I can't believe
That's
that.
wild.
That's
That
the
is
steal
wild.
of free agency. That's the steal of free agency.
MFJ.
Michael Francis with a $10 super chat says, I hate the little Orphan Annie haircut on Ice Spice.
I'm dead, bro.
Mike, that's a body.
So good.
That's a body.
It's so true as well.
He says, spin the wheel
Let's
in
go.
Corinne's name. I hate the little Orphan Annie haircut.
That's
It was either that or Wendy's.
yeah.
That's as
That's one of the two.
yeah.
The Bears signed Nate Davis.
Yes. Crim's dad says, I love Brenda. I don't know who Brenda is, but says he should get way more
I think
snaps.
he meant Breida.
I know he did. I was just giving him a hard time. Save SB and use Breida more. I agree, Crimmy. I agree.
Here comes the spin. Here we go.
Oh, man, I cannot get another beer shotty.
Yes! We can get someone else to do it if you need.
Let's race. Let's get someone to go see if Seeps or Rollies
I'll
out
go see
there.
if Seeps is available.
If Seeps or Rollies out there, or Trace,
Any of them?
anyone who's down to race, let's
All right.
race.
I can't
Let's
race.
race.
The liquid intake for me just doesn't work, so I can't do
Yeah,
it.
my stomach is in shambles right now. I might have to sign off after this one. Mike, hey man, it's the luck of the draw, man. I'm always the odds guy. I'm always down to play the odds. Oh man. I'm with you, Bill. I'm with you. Giants need to find a way to keep Saquon Barkley fresh down the stretch. They have to. They have to. And I think giving Breida some more looks, like Crimmy talked about, is a good idea. I hope he's a bigger part of the offense this year. I don't need to see Saquon Barkley having 35 carries against the Houston Texans. Jason McMullen says, is the Yankees channel coming back? Kind of put on pause for now. I got a lot going on, Jason, with with Giants and Knicks. I also do our Lakers channel as well. It's just a lot. I wish there was more hours in the day. I wish there was. Gus, nothing new yet. Nothing new. Giants re-signed Matt Breida. Jupiter says, bring back Paul Perkins. I haven't heard that name in a minute.
Okay, so I have bad news.
Bad news?
And it's that no one's available currently.
Wow. Even Brett?
I'll ask Brett if he wants to do it.
Yeah, tell Brett we need a beer shot fun race. Yeah, Crims, exactly. I would have no life. I already have no life. My life is this. And I love that. That's what I love to do. But I would legit have no life if I did the Yankees channel. Orleans Darkwa, another good name by Jay Finity. Mitch says, is JPP available? He is. He is a free agent. JPP is a free agent. Maybe he comes back to the Giants. I don't know, though. TJ says, bring back Orleans Darkwa. Barkley says, JP Pay would be an amazing reunion. I'd be down to bring back JPP. I don't know how much he's got left, though. I didn't really pay too much attention. Mitch said, that's what I'm saying. The Giants have made a signing! Bobby Okereke! The Giants have signed Bobby Okereke in NFL free agency. They get a face of the defense. The Giants did it. They are signing Bobby Okereke. Okereke. Bobby Okereke is signing with the New York football Giants, an elite middle linebacker, Bobby Okereke, is signing with the New York Football Giants. All those people saying Joe Shane is sleeping, all the people talking mess, you just got yourself one of the best inside linebackers in the NFL, and Bobby Okereke. I've been corrected on how to say it. Bobby Okereke. I am very curious what this contract is going to be. Very curious. Bobby Okereke signing with the Giants. Wow, a lot of money for Bobby Okereke. 4 years, $40 million.
What did I miss?
The Giants have signed Bobby Okereke. The Giants have signed Bobby Okereke. 4 years, $40 million, $22 million guaranteed. Let me know. You're one. Let's do this. Grade the signing for me in the comments section. Grade the signing. Giants get one of the top linebackers in NFL free agency in Bobby Okereke. Four years, $40 million, 22, I believe, is guaranteed. This got to be a video. Other one's only been out for 32 minutes. It kind of sucks. Should have freaking waited. You just want to dive into it, and then we can recap the rest? Yeah. Is the player card L3 gonna show his stuff? The deal. Cool. See if I can get a full stack graphic. Just getting some stuff behind the scenes here so we could talk about Okereke for the next couple of minutes. Moving over a list for Cat. Grade the signing of Bobby Okereke. Grade the signing for me. A, B, C, D, or F. Grade the signing for me. Should be in there. I'm also going to update their depth chart. Bobby Okereke is signing. Supposedly the Bears were in conversations with Okereke prior to this signing. Yeah. Giants clearly wanted to improve their middle linebacker spot, and they do that with Okereke, who had over 150 tackles last year for the Indianapolis Colts. Pull up depth 2 for a second. Moving it over now. Should pop in a second. See what the chat. How are we feeling? I don't understand how you're not happy about this one. This is one of the best linebackers in free agency. Sure, there's some other guys I liked a little bit more, but you get a proven talent here. You get a guy that's going to step in and be elite for you. D-Kit says this is the guy. Getting an A. Cal Walker giving it a huge dub. Gus Nini says, do we still have enough room for a wide receiver? It's a good question. I'm going to pull up back my tweet deck and see if I see any juice on this. What you're going to want to do is, actually, that's cool. That's cool. Yep. Yeah, just use the L3. Yeah, or take it out. The Giants' big splash. 4 years, $40 million. 10 a year. A little bit more than what TJ Edwards got. But I like Okereke. All righty. We can hit the depth chart and we can just recap the other moves too. All righty. Let's do it. We got breaking news here on the channel. We're going to break it down. The New York Football Giants have signed Bobby Okereke to a 4-year, $40 million deal with $22 million in guaranteed money. The Giants make their splash in NFL free agency and get one of the best linebackers in the NFL. Spent last year with the Indianapolis Colts, and he really was a do-it-all linebacker for the Indianapolis Colts. 151 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, 2 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries. You get a guy that's going to be in the center of this defense. You give a face to this linebacking core. For the first time in how long, the Giants are going to have an extremely talented inside linebacker, which makes me believe they're not going to go into the first round of the draft looking to get a guy, because you're now looking, they've already signed 2 linebackers in NFL free agency. That includes Wyatt Davis, who we broke down a couple of days ago, and also now Bobby Okereke, formerly of the Indianapolis Colts. You still got some young depth behind him in Carter Coughlin. I'm excited to see what Darian Beavers is going to do in the NFL. You got Cam Brown and Micah McFadden, who are really special teams players at this point. I think McFadden still has some juice and could be a really good player, but he's still got to, improve in the NFL. I know there's a lot of people saying, why didn't we go out and sign David Long? David Long signed a 2-year deal for $11 million, much cheaper than Bobby Okereke. That comes out to $5.5 million per year. The Giants are paying $10 million per year. But when you compare that to Tremaine Edmonds, who signed a 4-year, $72 million deal, it makes it look a lot better for young Bobby Okereke, who is still a really young player in the NFL. He's only 26 years old, 6'1", 235 pounds. He was a 3rd-round pick back in the 2019 NFL draft. We're going to break down all of his stats in the NFL in a second. But first, I want to get your one-word reaction to the signing down in the comments section. Let me know. What is your one-word reaction to the Giants signing Bobby Okereke in NFL free agency? 4 years, $40 million, 20 guaranteed. The dude is a tackling machine. If you look at what he did the last 2 seasons in the NFL, I know 150 tackles pops off. I know 132 tackles pops off. But you know what's the most important thing to me? 17 games played in 2022. 17 games played in 2021. 16 games played in 2019. He's missed 2 games in his 4-year NFL career. 150 tackles this year, 130 tackles the year before. Makes plays at or behind the line of scrimmage. 6 tackles for loss this year. 3 the year before that. 5 the year before that, and 4 his rookie year. Had 2 interceptions back in 2021, and he had an INT in 2020. We know the Giants had to improve their inside linebacker depth chart. Think about who played for the Giants last year. You're looking at Jalen Smith. You're looking at Gerard Davis, who's going to be back this year, but he's not your number one guy, a guy that you signed in Davis in Week 18 and started the final game and the 2 playoff games. No more Landon Collins at that position playing heavy minutes. No more Tony Jefferson at that spot playing a lot of minutes. Snaps. I'm used to the NBA talk right now. No more Tay Crowder. You have a legit linebacker 1 in Bobby Okereke who is going to come in and take control of this defense. He's going to be a leader. He's going to be a captain. He's going to be a sideline-to-sideline tackling machine. And he's going to be the guy, I believe, wearing the green dot on his helmet in a Wink Martindale defense and be the defensive coordinator on the field calling the plays. I'm hyped about this move. You needed a linebacker, and this is someone that's going to make your defense so much better than what it was last year. Grade the signing of Bobby Okereke for me. Sound off for me down below in the comment section. I give B+. I give it a B+. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Before we move on and tell you more about Bobby Okereke, I got to tell you some about Athletic Greens, a proud sponsor of Chat Sports and my favorite sponsor here on Giants Now. I love Athletic Greens and AG1 because it's a supplement that I enjoy actually taking. It tastes really good and the benefits are awesome. I gave it a try because I wanted better gut health and wanted something that actually tastes good. I take AG1 in the morning and it makes me feel ready to take on my day. AG1 empowers the gut for whole body health, which is something that I need. I start the day with making one great choice, AG1, and more healthy decisions then follow. Covering my nutritional bases for the day literally couldn't be easier, which is why I trust Athletic Greens. I just mix 1 small scoop of AG1 with water and drink it first thing each morning. I also love that it costs less than $3 a day, which is a steal. It's a really effective daily habit with the highest quality sourced ingredients. If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs. It promotes gut health, it supports immunity, and it boosts energy. Comes with an awesome shaker, easy to clean, gets the job done, and a really nice storage container. And I just love the look. Maybe because it's green and my last name is green. Get hooked up with them. athleticgreens.com/chatsports. That links in the comments and description of today's video. When you talk about Bobby Okereke and what he's going to bring to this team, it's going to be leadership. It's going to be talent, to be honest with you. Talent is what this is going to bring to this team, and that's what the Giants needed. They needed more talent at the inside linebacker position, and in my opinion, they get either the best or the second best linebacker out of the free agency class. I like Tremaine Edmonds. I don't like him at $70 million. Bobby Okereke, $10 million. Sign me up. I love this move by Joe frickin' Shane. It was not the first move of the day for the Giants. It was actually the second move of the day, the second free agent they signed that was a free agent. Elsewhere, the first one was Rakeem Nunez-Roches, as they call RNR, or Nacho. That's what they call him down in Tampa. 6'2", 307-pound defensive lineman, had 33 tackles, 2 sacks, 5 tackles for loss. He's played a lot of games in his NFL career. He's been someone that's smart, tough, and dependable. We know that is what Joe Shane wants in these players. He's played in primetime football games. He's a depth piece. You got Kayvon. You got Leonard. You got Dexter. You got Aziz. You need a depth piece because another lot of your players on your D-line, like Jihad Ward and Ellis and O'Shane Zimenez, are all going to be free agents. Now you get a depth piece, a guy that's been in the NFL and around the block. I'm a fan. Reports coming out from Tampa around RNR are that he's physical, he's a fan favorite, and he talks a lot of noise. Sounds like another Jihad Ward to me, and I'll take a lot of Jihad Wards on my football team. Matt Breida is also back with Big Blue. Signed a 1-year deal for about $2 million. He's going to return as running back 2 for the New York Giants. Last year, 54 carries. I wanted to have a bigger workload this year. Last year, I feel like the Giants, I don't want to say they ran Saquon Barkley into the ground, but they knew he was on a contract deal, and then he might not be brought back. So they got absolutely everything out of Barkley. This year, I think you could pace him to where he's peaking at the right time. I think Breida should get the ball 8 to 10 times a game. He's got game-changing speed. He's shown the ability to be a tough runner, doesn't go down on first contact, and he's shown the ability to be a guy that can catch the ball over the middle, make some tough catches. I'm a fan of Breida. I'm a fan I'm glad he's back. I am glad and very happy with the way that Joe Shane has entered free agency in day one. You get a depth piece on the D-line. You get a starting inside linebacker who might be the best of this free agency crop. And you bring back some guys that you know are good locker room guys. This is why you subscribe to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Videos every day, but when the Giants make a move, we make a video. Look, more moves are going to happen. Could they sign Mecole Hardman? Should they go out and sign Odell Beckham Jr.? I don't know. We're going to break it down on the channel, though. So subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video here on New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. Let's go. I'm a fan, Coop.
I am too. It just gives me... I just don't understand the linebacker market right now. The Edmonds deal, 4 for $72, $50 million guaranteed. David Long only gets 2 years, $11 million. You get Okereke in the middle there. So I like the signing. I just don't understand the monetary value of where linebackers are at.
That's fair. That's fair, and I honestly agree. I agree. He's a damn good player, though. You don't go 130 tackles and 150 tackles in back-to-back seasons unless you got juice. He's got juice.
Facts. That's for sure.
Man's got juice.
And I think you made a good point. He just adds to the overall talent floor of the Giants.
And you needed that. You needed an insertion of talent specifically at the inside
No
linebacker
doubt.
position.
They needed someone there. I like Jared Davis, but he's not Bobby Okereke.
Yeah, he's a solid linebacker 3.
Exactly.
Okereke is a legit linebacker 1.
So that answered one of their big needs in free agency. Still some things they need to go get. Maybe a wide
100%.
receiver.
I would like a wide receiver.
Corner.
I'd like a corner. I'd like a veteran center. I don't know how likely that is, though. Those are all kind of
Well,
gone.
Feliciano will be coming
Yeah.
back, right? He'll play center.
I like Feliciano. I don't love him.
I feel that. Grade the signing down in the comments, A, B, C, D, or F. We'll run through some super chats as well. I know we have plenty to catch up on here. As Marsh working on some stuff behind the scenes. We do owe a wheel spin, so we'll take care of that soon. This one coming from Daniel Brothers. I, no joke, have signed Okereke into all my Madden franchises. Happy I spoke it into existence. Go Giants.
How good is he on Madden?
I bet he's a dog.
Daniel, let me know. How good is he on Madden?
I bet he's a dog.
Is that how you spell Okereke?
This is how you spell it.
Okereke. I was right. I'm a fan, Daniel. How good is he on Madden? I always like looking at that stuff. I don't play Madden that much anymore, but let me know. Let me know. They're saying an 81. Alfonso says 90, so he can't be both. He can't be both. Daniel, though, you're always showing love, man. I got a shot for you, Brody. I appreciate you super chatting, man. That means a lot.
Another wheel spin that we owe from MFJ. Spin the wheel for Crimsdad. Signing is an A. LFG.
Danish is saying he's a 99.
I think it's an A too, man. I think it's an A signing.
I'll give it a B plus A minus.
Okay.
I don't think you could have done much better. I honestly like him more than TJ Edwards. I know a lot of Giants fans like
I agree.
Edwards because he played for the Eagles. You got to see him twice a year. But Ariel says he's an 83. I'll take an 83 at inside linebacker.
doubt. Also from MFJ. Marsh, do you think we should trade for Judy? Is there even cap space? What pick would you give up for him?
It's a good question. What do you think we should trade for Judy? If I'm trading for Jerry Judy, I'm giving a third-round pick. And I don't even know if that gets it done. And I don't think it does.
I don't think I would go higher, though, if I were the Giants.
Yeah, like I'd rather just draft a receiver in
Yeah.
round 2 if you're going to ask me to trade a 2 for Jerry Judy. To swing back to Okereke, Bobby Okereke, Am I saying that right?
I honestly think so.
4.5, 840 at the combine. He can move. He's fast. We got some speed at the linebacker spot. We haven't had that in a while.
Tried.
4.58. That's a good move, Joe Shane.
It's a good move.
Good move, Joe Shane.
Good answer.
Good answer.
This one from Tuto Ajuri. Big Italian football fan.
Tuto, my man.
Massive salutes and respects to the Big Boss Marshy and all diehard fans in the house. Greetings from Rome, Italia. And F all stinky boys losers out from dope.
Get about it.
Get 'em out of here.
Forget about it.
Finable.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of this move. Are they just going wild on Bears?
3.
Okay. Wow.
They've been live for 8 hours.
You sign the players they did. You freaking better go wild.
Seriously.
That's crazy.
You guys can hear it in the background from
guys-
2 stews away.
Bill. He is much better than Blake Martinez.
Much. Oh, yes.
He is so much better.
Blake Martinez is like a Ford Focus. Bobby Okereke is like a Porsche 911.
He is a good player, guys.
Very good player.
I'm going to go put some highlights on. You guys unfortunately can't watch it, but I can. I'll react to it. Is someone on that highlight cut, you think?
Brett said he was working on it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Working on it. Thank you, Brad.
Jupiter asked, Marsh, what about Garrett Bradbury, 27-year-old from the Vikings, as a center?
I
know Seeps likes him.
Good player. I don't love him.
I'm
I
with
say
you.
that a lot. I know it. But I feel like if you're going to pay someone money in free agency,
Gotta
you have to
love 'em.
love them.
Yep.
You can't be
If it's
wishy-washy.
significant money, you
Yeah.
gotta love him.
You gotta love him.
Just to recap the news, the Giants signed Bobby Okereke in NFL free agency.
4 years,
40 million.
million.
22 guaranteed.
It's a lot.
It's not a lot of guarantee, though.
Not. It's really probably going to be a 3-year deal.
Yeah. That's not bad. Crim's dad says it's Okereke.
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 I will learn one day and then I won't mess it up again. I'm actually watching his highlights right now against the New York Giants back in Week 18.
That would make sense. Okereke.
Oh, just flies to the football. He's got a nose for the football, ladies and gentlemen.
Are we getting an Okereke jersey?
I don't know.
What number is he? 58?
He was 58 for the Colts.
Is that number available?
I want to go double fives. That was Jihad Ward's number. What's a good linebacker number is like 54, 55, 45.
I love 54 and I love 55.
56 is kind of nice too. It's not the best.
I like when they wear single digit numbers.
He comes out like number 9.
That'd be sick.
That'd be dope. 52, 55, 55. Jihad Ward wears 8.
What number do you think he should wear? Y'all
I
chime
like
in.
that.
Let us
I like
know.
this one. What number should Bobby Okereke wear?
And he can wear whatever he wants now because that rule is gone.
That is true. Mitch says number 1. Number 1 is retired. Crim's dad says 56 isn't retired. I don't know. Is 56 retired? Yes, it's retired. It is. Tuto says with a $10 super
Tuto.
chat. My man Tuto. Always showing love.
Big Boss Marshy.
Please sign me and suit me up for the upcoming season, and I'll guarantee I'll level up all O-lines to the ground, flat as pancake, and never walk out of the field on their own power.
I like that passion, Tuto.
That's the type of juice I want on this team.
I love that.
You could play
You
on
need
my
that
football
swag.
team any day, Tuto.
Do you know what Tuto Ajuri stands for?
No.
All blue.
Really? I didn't know that.
All blue.
Atlantic Lion says, tell Rolly to shut up over there on Bears. Rolly has no loyalty. He'll just go.
Yeah,
he'll
Rolly
go
team
wave his.
hops like a
He'll go
fraud.
shake his ass for any stream.
I'm a Giants guy.
You are a Giants guy. Then they shadow ban us with this pod system.
They did. Oh, they did badly. They did.
Grim's dad says, give him number 40 for 40 mil.
I'm dead. They shadow banned.
Toto. So it means all blue.
Tuto Ajuri, all blue.
All blue in my chain.
All blue in my ring. All blue in my watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
That was a banger, dude.
Oh, dude.
If you didn't love that song, you didn't know ball.
What was that, Ferg?
No, that's Yodes would know. I can't remember messing this up.
Hey, Yodes. Who sings this song? Gold all in my chain. Gold all in my ring. Who
How
sings
am I?
that
I don't
song?
want to look it up. I know it.
What?
Gold all in my chain.
Oh, Trinidad James?
Trinidad
James.
Yodes knows ball.
Yodes is a real
I
one.
I knew it.
Yodes is a real one.
Yodes has got our back. Yodes has got our back. Trinidad James.
They're saying it in the
Gold
chat,
all
too.
in my watch.
Don't
Go
believe me,
just
just watch.
That shit was a slapper, dude.
Banger.
Slapper. This one's for my guy Tuto, all blue. Let's ride.
We owe like 4 spins of the wheel, by the way, just so you know.
Let's spin it. Let's spin
We'll
it.
spin it.
Giants Nation is the best nation in the world, says Melissa.
If it lands on Shot Fun again, we may have to delay it to the next stream.
Yeah, maybe. We definitely. I'm gonna need someone to come do.
We got another one, so that's 5 more.
Do not
Oh,
push. Do not push. Do not push.
I'm warming it up.
Warming it up.
Yep.
I think I do. I do need to raise someone.
Okay.
We'll push this across now.
Here's spin 1.
Spin one. Let's go. How many do we got?
We got like 4, I believe.
4 spins.
10 jumping jacks.
Is this me?
That's you.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. G I A N T S. Giants. 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 Woo!
I think every team in high school in Texas did that.
Yep.
'Cause
100%.
we did it too.
100%.
All right, spin 1.
100%.
Done.
Spin number 1 done. Oh man,
Again!
I'm out of breath.
N
E W Y O R K G I A N T S. Giants. 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 Let's go. Let's go.
You want me to take that one out?
I want to add one.
Okay, let's add it.
50% off for 2 minutes.
I got you.
50% off for 2 minutes.
Okay. Here we go.
I like that. That's usually a banger. Spin it again.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 3! We owe 3 shot funds. We'll make a decision on that as to how we want to pay that off. Here's spin number 4.
Oh my gosh.
Please don't be a shot fund.
I'm being shadow banned.
Make it a shot for me. Spin again. All right.
This is scary. This is scary.
Oh, shot for Coop. Let's go.
That's right.
I'll
Shot
take
for
it.
Coop.
Hand me the fire, Beezy.
Shot for Coop. Shot for Coop.
Let's go.
Let's ride.
Here we go.
Let's ride.
To Bobby O.
I'm Barkley
Cheers.
said they are so loud.
My hair is so messed up from this headphones. I'll fix it in a minute.
They're going pretty wild. So, look, I'd love to match their energy,
Woo!
but I can't be the only one. They are. Do I want to let them know how much they're at in Super Chats? I feel like
Bears?
that could make us.
It could make them
It could-
motivate.
But I don't want to come off as unappreciative.
We are very appreciative.
Very appreciative. Crimsdad, that is our Bears channel. And the Bears channel is at $3,000 in Super Chats. They are loud.
They're singing Seven Nation Army.
They are loud.
And they are loud.
They are loud.
TJ Matthews, good question. I like this. Jordan Addison or Jackson Smith and Jigba? I like Addison more personally. I think that's my preference.
I think I'm starting to like Jackson Smith and Jigba.
The explosiveness of Addison really just,
I love
it.
Addison reminds me of like a better Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah.
A
That's
better
good call. That's a
Emmanuel
good call.
Sanders. Nunez-Roches has agreed to a 3-year, $12 million deal, 7.5 guaranteed.
Okay.
That's a lot more than I thought. That's a lot more than I thought, to be honest with you.
Three years, what was it?
12 mil, 7.5 guaranteed. So 4 a year, with the first 2 years almost fully guaranteed. I don't think the Giants are going to have much money left, to be honest with you. It's going to be very interesting to see how they structure these deals. Going to be very interesting to see how they structure these deals because they need to get more players. You weren't just a middle linebacker and a depth D lineman away.
Don't believe Joe. You got it stuck in my head.
I do too.
Jason is a slot guy? I don't know. Is he?
I think that's where he's going to play in the league. I think he's going to be
Okay.
a slot. PFF compares him to Julian Edelman. He's
I
got
don't
that
see
short
that.
area quickness, but I think he's more than just.
I think he's way more physical than Edelman.
Yeah, I do too.
Someone asked, where's Patrick Seatman?
I don't know where Seeps was.
Do you want me to go get Seepy?
Where was he?
He was on Cowboys Live.
Oh, he's producing Cowboys
He
Live.
was.
Have they signed anyone yet?
The Cowboys?
Yeah.
The Cowboys have not signed a soul as of yet.
LOL. LOL Cowboys.
F Dallas.
LOL Cowboys. All right, I'm going to do this shot fun.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Everyone type chug. Get Marsh all messed up. Well done, Marshy.
Woo!
That's what we like to see.
That was wild.
So I believe we owe 2 more as we speak.
Oh,
I wish we had a TV in here.
I know.
Y'all have the yellow shot fun or no?
Brett has it. He was supposed to come shot fun. If you want to come shot fun it, you can.
I need to do one on Bears.
Okay, go take it. That's fine.
Rakeem Nunez-Roches and the Giants have signed Bobby Okereke.
I think his name's Bobby.
What did I say?
Bobby.
No, I didn't.
You did. Here's the thing.
The beers work.
They do.
The beers work.
Beers are real, man. This ain't no water, playboy.
They're almost at $5,000.
Is
on
that
Bears.
real? Seriously?
Wow. They're
$500.
$500.
$4,000.
Our Bears channel is up to $4,500 in super chats.
They've been live for over 8 hours.
They've been live for 8 hours. Crim's dad says, OMG, they give so much money in those chats.
Yeah.
I like our chat better.
Our chat's cooler.
I like our
More
chat
intimate.
better. I like our chat better. Melissa says, Crim's dad, how about you donate?
Not to
Wow.
them. Melissa is back, though.
I will say this. I will say this. I will do a beer boot for $200. A
You're wild on
$200
that.
super chat. I'll do a green beer boot again.
Yeah, do you remember what happened last time?
I know. I feel like I got to up my game. Bears is putting me against a wall. I got to step up.
They
Giants
are.
fans, we're getting cooked right now. We got to step it up.
Tuto with another 10.
Tuto with a $10 super chat.
I like this. Big Boss, Marshy, Coop, MFJ. Hope you've got your Peacock streaming app to view our next match, Italy versus Scotland, next Saturday. I'm still recovering from surgeries and on the sidelines. It's a big one.
That is a big one.
International break coming up in soccer next weekend. Italia versus Scotland.
I'm in. Let's
Marsh
watch
and I
it.
will wake up and watch.
Should we have a watch party on the channel?
No.
As Nick's Galaxy comes in with a $3 super chat, my man. Nick's Galaxy saying, let's match their energy.
Let's do it then.
What do I got to do? What do I got to do? Who? Is that a Jalen Brunson jersey? Because that's heat if so.
Looks like it.
I need me a Jalen Brunson jersey. I can't tell, Nick's Galaxy. Let me know. Is that JB? They're about to get to 5,000 in
That's
supers.
insane.
He said, yeah, that's Brunson. That's heat.
That
That's
is
heat. That's heat.
JB's my guy.
If we get a
Makes me
$200 super chat, I'll do a beer boot. That's 3 beers, 1 boot. I'll chug it. It's up to y'all. I'm going to put my body on the line. Jamie's in the chat. Says 3rd and a 3rd next year.
4?
I think he's talking about for Judy. Not 100% sure, though. Tuto back again with a $2 super chat. My man. My man.
Tuto.
Mike.
Oh, rugby.
Mike.
My bad, Tuto.
Mike, I don't think anybody has that. I am in shock.
I thought we were talking about soccer because there is an international break. I do like
Really?
rugby. Yeah. I do like rugby. I don't understand rugby.
Mike, you've done more than enough, my man. You've done more than enough.
Mike, you're a real one.
Why don't you set a stretch goal instead of the beer boot?
I do have Peacock, though, Tuto.
What does that mean?
do have it for
you want me to
Premier League.
stretch?
I'm a Chelsea fan, Tuto.
I don't understand. What does he mean by this? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
A stretch goal. Are you saying I need to loosen up? I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Maybe he means like, oh, he says, that means if we reach $2,000 as a whole, you beer boot.
Well, we're only at $284.
So I don't think we'll get there.
How about this? If we get
like
to
it, though.
500,
I think that's fair.
that's $216 away. Either a $200 super chat or we get to 500. We're $216 away. If someone sends in a 200, I'll do it. If we get to 500, I'll do it as well. How about that? Is that fair? Jamie said, how old is Bobby? He's 26 years old. He's ready to enter the prime of his NFL career. You mean Bobby. I like Bobby. Jerome with a $20 super chat. He says, let's get to 500.
Let's do it then.
We're 196 away.
Let's do it then.
196 away. As William comes in with a $2 super chat. Jerome, you're the man. I'm taking a shot of Hennessy for my guy, Jerome.
From William Lucian, more like Bobby Okereke. I like that.
That was a funny.
That was a good one.
That was a funny from William. This one's for my man Jerome. Ugh, that's brutal.
Yeah, that's bad. 150, is that what he said?
Bears now is $150 away from 5,000 in supers.
That's unreal.
Now they're less than 100. Rob Simpy with a $20 super chat. My man, he says, let's do it for Marsh. They call him Robert Paulson.
I think they did it. I think they did it. That's
Bears
insane.
now just crossed 5,000. I think you could hear them.
That's them.
Once again, I wonder who started that chant at this company.
We never get any credit for anything, do we?
We don't get shit. It's all good, though.
It's all good. We're just vibing.
We're just vibing.
We grind.
Rob, I'm going to take another shot at Hennessy for you, my man. I'm trying to black out. Let's roll.
If we do pick up Judy, would you want Adam Thielen on a one-year deal? At Alfonso, by the way, with the $5 super chat.
I don't think you need both.
You only need one. I agree.
And I prefer Judy way ahead of Adam
Yeah.
Thielen. Way ahead.
I think if Thielen was your only wide receiver acquisition this offseason, that would be disappointing for the Giants.
Very disappointing.
I would agree.
Very disappointing.
Oh!
Mike Francis!
Let's
Bang! $100
go!
super chat! F the Bears chat! MFJ! 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 Let's go! My man MFJ is going back on the helmet. A legend.
Nice.
We appreciate it, my man. Let's freaking go.
He's back
Mike
on the helmet again.
Francis.
Y'all getting in on this?
I mean, we're about
What's
4,500
this?
behind, but yeah.
This is a big race between Bears and Raiders, which is
epic, dude.
crossed 5K on Bears.
Is there a tattoo for Yodes in the works?
He said he was getting a tat.
Allegedly.
He said 10,000.
The statement was, what did he say? He said, we'll figure it out.
That sounds like he's backing out to me.
That is
And
what
which is
that sounds
probably
like.
a great decision. Mike, you're a legend.
Let's go, Mike.
Mike Francis,
What
you're
a
a
G.
legend. Holy shit.
What a G.
Mike, a multi-time member, as I'm going to put him right here.
Running out of room on that hard hat?
We're running out of room, but you can always make room.
Oh, no doubt. There's always room to be made.
My man Mike Francis going right there. We appreciate you.
Mike.
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 Mike. Mike.
Mike.
Mike. Mike.
Mike.
Mike. Mike. Mike. Mike. Mike. Mike. Mike. Mike. Mike. Mike. Let's go.
And Rob
Let's
with
go.
the 20.
Rob
with the
Jigga.
20.
Rob Jigga with a $20 super chat. My man says with Bobby being signed, now is Simpson an option at 25 in the draft for the Giants? Am I now officially a real one? You've always
are
been
a
a
real
real one.
You know that.
Rob Jigga. Look,
There's a lot in play for the Giants at 25.
I think signing Okereke kind of takes you out of the need for a linebacker
Agreed.
in round one. You decide to spend, and I'm not saying this in a negative light, I'm just judging what has happened. You've used your money to sign a linebacker compared to signing a receiver. So now I think a receiver is even more in play at the first round spot, Rob. But I could also see the Giants just going with best player available. I don't think they're in a spot that they could be too picky and too choosy. I think getting a guy that can start anywhere on the field would be an excellent pick at 25. And for that reason alone, I believe that the Giants should just draft the best player available.
Agreed. BPA.
You just need more talent on this team. You overachieved last year. I don't want to just shit on this team. You got to get better, though. And we saw that in the playoffs versus the Eagles. They had way more talent.
And you know what I always say? It is a talent acquisition business.
It is. And that's why I believe the
just is.
Giants are still a part of the rebuild where they can just draft the best player available at this point. My man MFJ says, this year, since we're at 25, I really have no clue the Giants' direction. Definitely best player available. I'm right there. We're in lockstep with that one. I believe best player available is the move. Like, even if the best player available is an edge, imagine an edge rotation of Kayvon Thibodeau, Azeez Ojulari, and a pick at 25. Like, I'd be cool with that. You need more than just 2 edge rushers in this league. Because I got a shot of Hennessy right here. I'm just going to take it.
The Henny.
Oh, man.
Henny stinks.
It's not great. I'm coming to like it because we've been drinking it more and more, but I don't love it by any means. Oh, man.
I'm going to make the Giants faithful real ones a deal.
A deal.
A deal. I have to use the restroom. Any $10 super chat from when I leave to when I get back, I'll take a shot.
Wow. Every $10 super chat until Coop comes back from the restroom, he's going to take a shot.
I'll be back.
I'll double down. I will also take
Let's
a
go.
shot.
Let's
That's
do
a
it.
shot for me and a shot for Coop. Every $10 super chat by the time he comes back, we're taking shots. Let's see if the real ones answer. As we are $50 away from 500, where I got to do a boot. Oh! Jerome with the $50 super chat. Bang! Jerome, my man showing love. Let's freaking go. That's 5 shots for Coop when he comes back.
And the boot.
And a boot. We're at the boot. We're at the boot. We're at the boot. Oh my gosh. That came out of nowhere. Let's go. Let's go, Jerome. I want Coop to get fucked up. Every $10, he has to come back and take a shot. Let's put this kid under the table. Let's go. Jerome's a legend. A legend. Empire said, he said, okay, do it. We're going to have to do it. We're going to have to do it. Oh, my God. Gus says, Marsh, what player surprised you the most this past year? Probably Fabian Morrow. I didn't expect anything out of him, and he stepped up as our number 2 corner and number 1 corner for stretches. He probably surprised me the most. Y Tucker says, ready to turn up, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Knicks Galaxy with a $10 super chat. My man. That's 6 shots for Coop. TJ Matthews says Fabian was hella good this year. Eric Cruz with the $50 super chat. Bang! Coop has no idea what he's going to be walking up to. Eric Cruz, a legend. We're heating up now. We're heating up now. I would say for sure that Fabian Morrow was the biggest surprise because said, let's give him 5 more shots then. Eric Cruz, that is hilarious. We didn't re-sign Morrow. We did not re-sign Morrow. Someone asked me last year what player impressed me the most, and I said it was Morrow. I honestly don't think Morrow's coming back. I think he played himself out of the Giants' price range, to be honest with you. But yeah, I was Morrow. Veteran minimum, and you got a cornerback 1 for like 7 weeks in a row, and he did a pretty damn good job. That was a hell of a signing by Joe Shane. Hell of a signing. We have 11 shots for Coop when he comes back. Can we get it up to 20? Can we get it up to 20 for Coop? I can't wait till he comes in here and he's like, wait, what? What happened? Yeah, that happened, Coop. 11 shots for Coop. I'm taking a shot right now as I go and take this Fireball bottle off the desk of Coop. This was a brand new bottle when we started. I think by the time we end, it may not look so brand newish. Shout out to Eric Cruz. Shout out to Jerome. You guys are freaking awesome. I owe 10 more shots. Oh! Mike Francis with a $10 super chat. Another shot for Coop. He's going to be in shambles. He's going to be in shambles. Oh my gosh. Coop is cooked. He's cooked. He's cooked. 12. 12 shots for Cooper. Tex, come up here and take a shot, Tex. Texer's going to come up here and take a shot. Oh, and Shannon Martin comes in with the 20.
I'm here.
Jerome, another 20. Oh, my God. Holy Toledo. Tex, how many shots can you do? 3? Yeah. Pour them up. Shout out to Matthew McCullough, a legend. We call him Tex. Shout out to Tex for coming into the stream. It's about to get shitty. It's about to get shitty. Laheim for Bobby Okereke. Oh, God, that's fucking fireball. Yeah, it is fireball, Tex. Throw him back. Throw him back. I like the tap before.
Knicks Galaxy. I'm catching up on them all.
Shot. Everybody! Shot. Everybody! Shout out to Knicks Galaxy. Shout out to Tex for coming on the stream.
Eric
and
Cruz.
Showing some love. Eric Cruz!
Let's give him 5 more shots then. Y'all are wild,
Oh
bro.
my God, this exploded.
MFJ says 20 for me? How much do I owe? Do you know?
Tex just took 3.
Okay.
The first 10 came in from, 5 from Jerome. We'll break it down. 5 for Jerome, 6 for Knicks Galaxy, 11 for Eric, 12 for MFJ. I'm going to say Shannon and Jerome's came after the buzzer.
Okay.
But I will do 1 shot for each of them.
Okay.
Tex just took 3 for you.
So I owe 9?
Let's go with 9.
All right.
Let's go with 9.
Hand me the
I'm going to take one as well.
Hand me the liqueur.
I'm going to take one as well.
The Mavs have started.
I'm going to see how many I could do in a row without throwing up.
Oh, God. That's got to be more than 3 because I did that and I'm a pussy, so you definitely do more than that, Marshy. Fucking tank. They call that the fireball tank.
Texer, I'm in trouble.
You what? Yeah.
Pass me the fireball. I'm just gonna take it to the dome.
Just give it some pools, Coop.
Take it to the dome.
The main event, though. The main event. I owe a beer boot.
And it is St. Patrick's Day week.
It's St. Patrick's Day week.
Ergo.
So we're doing green.
Cheers, lads. I might have to Uber home. Thanks, Yoda.
Oh, my God. I'm not ready for this boot.
I hate Fireball, dude.
I am not ready
That's
for this
1.
boot. Oh, my gosh. 3 beers.
That's 2. Oh,
1
my God.
boot. Coop is going to work. I didn't think that was going to happen, Coop.
No, that's why we challenged him.
I think we doubled our supers in the time he left.
I left, we were at 450. We're at 612.
That's ridiculous. Nick's Galaxy says drink. Jamie says those are baby
my
shots.
God.
I'll do a pull of the Hennessy.
These are real shots, Holmes. Promise. Oh, okay. I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not built like that. I
almost couldn't swallow that.
Fireball honestly sucks.
We are going to get caught up on all these shots. I promise you that.
I'm at 4.
I still owe like
Oh my
8.
God.
Coop owes a couple.
Oh, 5 more.
Oh my gosh.
Kieran, these guys just want to get drunk on a Monday, basically.
I'm down. MFJ, I might not wake up tomorrow in time for work.
Oh, man. I can tell you one thing.
Oi Luffy says, you cheating people. That fireball should be at half a bottle. Quit your capping.
Dude, it was here when I started.
This guy's a hater.
It was here.
All right. I'm going to do the beer chug. I'm going to do the beer chug.
Oh, my God. I owe 3 more.
I'm doing a beer chug. 3 beers, 1 boot. It's green for St. Patty's Day.
Good luck. Everybody spam chug in the chat. I'll pause while you chug. Marshall. You talk, but you never chug. Got him.
Cheers!
Oh, my God. Everybody spam chug in the chat. Rob Simpy has a good point. He said, what about the shotguns? We do owe some shotguns. Or shot funds, I guess it is. Y'all are wild out here, man. What a historic day in chat sports history. Marsh is about halfway done. He's trying. I'm going to take another one. I think I have 2 more after this. Oh, dude. Have y'all ever,
It doesn't get easier.
have y'all ever drank antifreeze? That's what this is. Oh, dude. I'm not sober. We're trying our best out here. Boots are hard, man. You need a piece of pizza after this?
The hardest part,
Is the liquid intake?
yes, but
Yeah.
it spills.
Yeah, it does. Okay.
Oh, that felt great.
I've paid off all my shots. I've paid off all my shots. I'm serious. Jamie, I'm serious. Fireball is literally antifreeze, bro. You can use them, you can substitute them. Same thing, same effect. Vince says mix in a water. Why? We can't do that. Marsh finished the boot. Respect to Marsh. Oh, man.
That doesn't, oh man.
It hurts. Excuse me?
Holy fuck.
Melissa, oh no. Oh no. Melissa. What's the best nation in the world? A donation.
A donation.
Luffy, we are going to Uber home. Promise that.
Spilled on
Marsh could
myself.
walk if he needed to. He lives about a mile away from the office. I live about 10 miles away from the office. So I cannot walk. 8 more shots? Is that what he said? I took 12. Do I owe 20 shots? I thought it was 12, dude.
I don't know. I can't even think straight at this point.
Oh, man.
Fuck.
Eat fried chicken.
I'm hurting.
Dude, I'm hurting.
Giants Nation, this is for you.
F LeBron.
M. Dillinger's in the chat.
Dillinger.
Dillinger. Dillinger. Dillinger. Dillinger.
Mark's about to go to an AA meeting.
AA's for quitters.
Facts.
AA's for quitters.
Ja Morant has entered a counseling program in Florida, and there remains no timetable for his return to active play.
He's done.
He's cooked for the season at least.
All right, everyone's saying we owe 16 shots.
I took 12 already.
So you owe 4 more. We can wait on that.
Tex took 3.
He took 3. Give me the bottle.
Dude, look at how much I took off.
I owe.
What a joke.
I'm going to say I owe a lot. How about this? How about we just drink it out of the boot? It's just going to be easier. Every second is a shot. Are we cool with that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 shots right there. Jesus.
Oh my days.
Oh my gosh. I already took 3 as well. This will get me to 8. This will get me to 8. Rob says Marsh was down to 8.
What is that?
Yeah, Jerome, I'm going to be honest. This is more than 5 shots.
Coop should drink the boot, MFJ.
Like this boot or a
that
full
boot
boot?
or a full boot. I've tried to do a full boot, and dude, I will puke.
Rob said I was at 8, and I'm going to say this is 8 shots.
Oh my lord. He says 1 sec per shot.
I poured out
You
a
did.
lot, though.
Dude, that's a solid 8 shots. You got to remember, this isn't like, this is Fireball. Oh my god. I'm actually going to puke.
Oh. We're going to wait a little bit. We're going to wait a little bit.
Gildard, is it Gildardo or Gildardo? Or Gerardo? He says, good night, Marshy. You're the real one here.
We're gonna take a break on the drinking for a second.
Melissa, Sam Darnold is a Niner. Sam Darnold is indeed a Niner, and will probably start week 1 for the Niners because Brock Purdy won't be healthy by then.
Sam Darnold is a Niner.
And who knows what Trey Lance is at this point.
Oh my God, I feel sick. I feel sick.
Oh my God. We're in shambles.
This Bobby Okereke cut is on fire.
Is it on fire?
996 views in 25 minutes.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
What happens if we trade for D-Hop while Marsh is still on? The show goes on, baby. The show goes on.
I'm gonna have to find another gear. I'm gonna have to find another gear.
I think if you traded for D-Hop, you'd find another gear.
I think I would too. I think I would good. I would too.
Have you been in the restroom since they went and fixed it?
Last time I went to the restroom, they just ripped the urinal off the wall.
Dude, the urinal's back on the wall. There is mud all over the floor from the construction people. What a joke.
Go Edit says, no Bears getting more donations. We're not going to catch them. And that's unreasonable to
They
think
have
so.
5,000, so.
They have over
That's just not happening.
5,000 in supers. I'd like to get to 8,000.
That'd be great. We're at 611,
We're
389.
389 away.
Atlantic Lion says, chug a boot of water.
Crim's dad says, Marsh, who keeps the super chat money? It goes to the company.
It's how we get more studio space,
It's how we hire more
people, get more equipment,
More equipment. It's how people honestly get raises.
more videos.
I am Sam Brown, you are Harrison Graham? How long has this been like that?
Basically. Oh, I don't know how long it's been like that. Someone changed that.
Crims.
Wasn't me.
It goes towards the company.
There we
it
go.
Goes
We're
towards
back.
hiring people so I can have more producer help on Giants. It goes towards us expanding our studios. We added 6 new studios this summer. It helps us to expand the team, buy more equipment, do more videos. We sent people to the NFL Combine this year. We sent people to the Super Bowl. We sent people to the College Football National Championship.
The Combine.
It doesn't go in my pocket. It goes back to Chat Sports. Makes me look good for our bosses, of course. Makes me and Coop look good. Maybe raises down the line, which everyone is always in for.
We would love that.
But
I wouldn't hate a raise.
it goes to Chat Sports. It helps everyone at Chat Sports.
It goes into a pot. Yeah, basically. It goes into a fund to assist Chat Sports in the growth of our company.
Yes. Oh, my
It's been
stomach.
at least...
My stomach hurts.
Rob, I'm back. I took 12 shots for you. I'm not sober at all.
I was supposed to offer a deal today, which I forgot about.
Oh?
I'm just going to put this out there. Dave McDrip says, I'd rather just Venmo you guys directly. What a segue that is to what I was about to say. I was told from the bosses we can do this. We've done this on our Knicks channel before. If someone sends a $500 Venmo, I know it's a lot, we will get a custom Nike Giants jersey, whatever number, whatever name you want, and I am going to wear it on stream. That is the price that has been set by our bosses. I can't negotiate
impressive.
with them. That's what they said.
I like that.
A $500 Venmo. It has to be Venmo, and my Venmo is at Marshall Green _ on Venmo. Marshall Green _ A $500 Venmo gets you a jersey of any number, of any name you want, and I wear it on stream forever. Not every day, obviously, but I wear it on stream. So it's up to you guys. If you want that, we can do it. Dave McDrip says, I'd rather just Venmo you guys directly. My Venmo is in the chat, at Marshall Green _ If you Venmo, we'll pop it up on screen as well. We have graphics for that as well.
Indeed.
But that is another way you can support the show is on Venmo. And to be honest, it's a little bit better because YouTube takes a little bit of a cut on a super chat, whereas Venmo goes straight into the Chat Sports Studios.
Does that also mean a Vontae Mack Giants jersey then? That'd be pretty funny.
Rob, if you Venmo'd 500, I would get a Vontae Mack jersey.
Vontae Mack, no matter what.
No matter what. No matter what. Jerome says, if you ask me in 2 weeks, I would hit that Venmo goal and ask you to wear a Galladay jersey. Oh, that would be painful.
That would suck.
That would be painful.
Just to recap the news, the Giants did sign Bobby Okereke.
They did.
4-year deal, $40 million in total, $22 million guaranteed. The Giants get a franchise linebacker.
They do. He is a franchise linebacker. Oh, my stomach hurts so bad. A Nate Solder jersey would hurt.
We don't like Nate Solder?
No. We don't like Nate Solder.
Bad Nate Solder.
We do not like Nate Solder. Just going to add a little Venmo at the bottom, L3.
We don't talk anymore. That song has been stuck in my head now, too.
I could throw up at any point. If anybody wants to take advantage of the jersey deal,
Y'all wild.
y'all are wild, but it's happened before.
Make him wear an Eric Flowers jersey.
You send 500
tough.
on Venmo, we'll get whatever jersey you want. Whatever jersey you want. It could be a custom name. It could be a custom number. It could be whatever.
Whatever
Dave
you're
McDrip
feeling.
says Ron Dane. I'd rock the hell out of a Ron Dane jersey.
That'd be pretty tight.
That'd be pretty dope. How much cap you think left? Let me see if I can find how much cap is left. I'm so cooked.
We have been here for 12 hours.
It's been a long day.
12 hours. Apparently, Jaden Hardy is going off again.
Rob says, would a $500 Venmo offer get Abby to wear a Giants jersey?
Absolutely.
If someone
I'm not that
sent
drunk, I
in,
promise.
if someone sent in, yes, I would
She'd wear
have
a
her
Giants
come on the
jersey.
show and she'd wear a Saquon Barkley jersey. Yes. Yes. I hope she's still here. If so, Rob, you send in 500 on Venmo, I'll get Abby in this piece right now to wear a Saquon Barkley jersey. Patrick Peterson, his deal is 2 years, $14 million.
Seems reasonable.
Does seem reasonable. Melissa, thank you. Have a good night.
Melissa, have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow, probably.
You just want to put that L3 up.
Yeah.
Put it at the bottom. I think it should be good. Oh my gosh.
I just sent in $100 super chat.
Oh my
There's
God.
Marshall's Venmo, at @MarshallGreen_.
At Marshall Green _. If someone's going to be reckless, we could do it. Atlantic Lion, yeah. Isaiah Hodgins cooked Patrick Peterson. No, Patrick Peterson, not Marcus Peters. Patrick Peterson.
Marcus Peters.
He's still a free
Yeah,
agent.
Pat Pete went to the Steelers.
Pat P to the Steelers. All right. I'm going to finish the rest of these shots.
You're
And-
wild.
And then it might be time. AFX says, why has Bears now been live for 9 hours?
Well, AFX,
Because
they
they
made
got
about $5 grand.
6,000 in super chats.
There goes Marsh.
Ugh.
Oh, man. Well, Marsh,
I'm going to chug this. And then we're probably going to sign off.
y'all have been the best, by the way. Y'all been
Electric
incredible.
stream today. Electric
Incredible.
stream. Because our Lions channel is a contributor. He doesn't work at the Chat Sports Studios, so he's just a contributor.
That's our guy, Micro.
He's a part of Chat Sports, but he doesn't work in studio. He works out of his house.
He's a real one.
He is.
Luffy, thank you, bro. Enjoyed as well. We're going to Uber home. Marsh might walk home. Rob Jigga, no promo code for Giants gear from that site today? We can give him some. Give him a little link, Marsh. Chatsports.com/
What does he want? Jersey?
I think he wants just any gear.
No, chatsports.com/Giants throwback.
There you go. Get you a nice Giants throwback jersey. Marsh won't be in a bush. Promise.
Tato! What up, Tato?
Tato Bang.
Goat Edits is begging for a donation.
Who is? Goat Edits.
Goat Edits.
Xavier McKinney jersey, Nike Limited. Yeah.
TBD on what time we go live tomorrow.
Isn't McKinney the one that allegedly got injured
Yeah.
in Mexico?
Yep. All right.
MFJ, good night, man.
We're going to put a 2-minute shot clock up. 2-minute shot clock. If any super chats come in the next 2 minutes, we'll stay on and answer those. Remember, the jersey deal is possible. $500 Venmo, and we will order a Nike jersey for the Giants for whatever number and whatever name you want, and I will wear it on stream all the time. Oh, Frozen Whirlpool, my man. Ridiculous, Atlantic Lion. Dave McDrip, if more news comes out tonight, we'll be back live.
Gus, Marsh, should I wear my Barkley Giants jersey or my Penn State jersey tomorrow at school?
Giants.
But the Penn State one's pretty fresh. Is it white or blue? Is the Penn State one white or blue?
Good answer, good answer.
If it's white, I say that. If it's blue, go with the Giants one.
Oh, fuck. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Actually, 1 minute. 1 minute.
Tato.
Tato Bang! Says, have a good night.
Yes,
More
sir.
to come tomorrow.
Tato, appreciate you.
Look, you guys know the deal. When the Giants make a move, we make a video.
You know what it is.
When the Giants make a move, we make a video. Have a good one. Have a good night. More to come tomorrow. Absolutely. This is just day one. This is just day one. JBM, my guy. Appreciate the kind words earlier, man. That really means a lot to us here at Chat Sports, and I really appreciate that. So thank you. Atlantic Lion. Night, boys. Later, homie. Appreciate
Later, bro.
you stopping by. All right. 2 minutes on the shot clock is up. Well, it is up now. It's up now. We're going to sign off here on the channel. Rob Simpy says night, guys.
Night, fellas.
Oh, fuck.
We'll see you guys tomorrow, more than likely.
We're going to sign off. Giants make another move tonight. We'll make a video. We'll see you tomorrow.